Hey, good evening, guys. How you doing? Sorry I'm late. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're from. We're live now, but if you're watching it later, thanks for having a look. Because it's sometimes it's all right. It's good, because we get great guests on. You see, really down to earth people on here. And by the end of a live, when it was smooth like it has been doing for quite a while now, just the odd glitch, if you like. It just kind of makes my night and keeps me wanting to thrive onwards on YouTube. Don't forget, Bikereddie will be on shortly, guys. I just want to apologise for being later than usual. But I've just had a lot of problems with my internet tonight. So finally managed to get it sorted. So I thought, no, I am going live, it's Tuesday, a few people look forward to it. So, hello, hi, right, let me do what I do. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go back. Yvonne, oh yeah, Yvonne, are you first, Yvonne? Are you? What change? Oh, here we go, the battle's on. Straight away, as always, you two, sort it out. Come on, what's up with you? Good evening, sir. How are you doing, UK Transparency? Much love to you, Yvonne, as always, and Paul Yeoman as well. Great seeing you in here more often, Paul. Brilliant stuff, mate. Paul Hutt's there as well. The other Paul. Quite a few Pauls in here, actually, haven't we? Over time. Yeah. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, Mickey. Be back soon. You always do that, don't you? You're worse than me, mate. I'm all right, Yvonne. Just a bit stressed out today, actually, with all this kicking about. And, but anyway, it don't matter about that because it's about now. So, Connie Thunder, how you doing? Connie Thunder. I do like that name, Connie. Thunder, yeah. I like it. Here he is, one of my heroes. Ray, how you doing? How you doing, my brother? Grandad Nap. Just wait, you, till I get to the Midlands, UK, right? Because I ain't having it anymore. I know they get worse, don't they? Bikers tells me to do it. He says, Dino, it's just part of the show. You've got to keep doing that. You're good at it. He's at it. But he only says that to make me look like and sound like a fool. But like I always say, as long as people laugh, I don't care if it's at my expense at all. He does wind me up, Biker, though. He really does wind me up, guys. You wouldn't believe how much so. In a good way, always. Oh, what happened then? Who are you? Oh, God, I'm not taking them two on. Right. Don't worry about it, says Eamon. Cheers, Eamon. Thanks for coming in. Brilliant. Thank you. Massive respect to Eamon. Hunter, hi, how are you doing? Have I put me? Oh no, Neil. You had me looking at my name on screen then, thinking that I had missed the O out. It's just been one of them days today. I don't know what you mean then by that, to be honest. Dean to the O, almost. Oh, right, I get you. I get you now. Sorry, I'm a bit slow tonight. Neil's here, guys. One of the funniest guys who comes in the chat is Neil. Neil, when Neil gets going with a few others, that's it. Oh, Ryan, stop being soft. Right, okay, I'll deal with this. Just leave me to it, Biker. Because he is listening, I said Queen. Okay, and he can get rid of you like that. I don't know who EOLE is. Okay. Never heard Biker slag anyone off in the past 2 years. So if you're here to cause trouble, I wouldn't bother because it won't last long. It won't. All right. If you want to explain it, you're free to do so. But he will be on very shortly and you can talk to the man himself. So just go easy on my life because we don't do that kind of thing anymore on here. Unless it's well and truly needed, right? Okay. Bikereddie. Look, if you're having a laugh, I don't mind that. That's fine. Don't know what you mean. Communal wave as my fingers are burning out. Neil's off. Tony's in there as well. Tony, thanks for coming in there. Thanks for all your comments as well. And don't think they go unnoticed. They're well noticed. But I have respect for you and for your opinions that you put in. So you're not hated or anything in here, and keep bringing that stuff in there. You know what I mean? So you're talking about Project that. I got that right. I doubt it. Exposed one of their directors. It's reached 40 million views. No doubt already. Back will be looking into that. UK will be looking into that, and a link might come up about that soon. All right, Tony. Yo ho ho ho. Guess who that is? Or impression of. How you doing, Libertarian? Thanks for coming in. Cheers. Love it. Alex Collins there as well. How you doing? Good vibes, Alex. You was on Pat's Bike was sound. Mickey, we don't have to start explaining anything like that to anybody about Biker, all right? Anyone hurts him, they hurt me. Simple as that. And it's just slang. What is Neil? Oh, I've got behind. That's what's happening. Right. I had heard it. Gosh. As in, fully okay, Alex. Bloody hell, mate. Evening, Tony. Not yet, Ray. Let's just... Normally they drop out because they can't They can't handle it. They can't deal with it. They've no chance. There's too many of those guys in here. Too many good guys in here. I think someone might have got rid. I don't know. I always give people a chance, you know that. AD, how you doing, AD? Sorry, a bit dry. Thanks for coming in, my Irish friend. Good to see you. So it is, always. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Right. If no one's... Don't get rid. Has someone got rid of that Acid Queen thing? Right. I just want to read this. Acid Queen, I don't know who you are, but I know I definitely know who Biker is. And Mickey Mouse has also been around for almost 2 years. So if there were a couple of snakes, I'd know about it by now. So you're wrong. So watch them slagging me off. Okay, yeah, I very much doubt that. Mickey Mouse used a false name, was slagging you off big time. Watch the stream. I very much doubt that. All right. In fact, we're going to fight. Stick around, right? Because in a couple of minutes, Biker will be on, and you can explain to him, and he will explain back to you his side of the story. He's not on yet. You're in the chat. You're saying these things. No one in here believes a word you say, especially me. Thank you very much. Amanda is in. The lovely Amanda. Amanda, I hope you come on. Getting to panels, right? Amanda's coming on as well. I said Queen, so she'll have something to say as well. So, and we'll just watch you disappear. I don't think anyone will need to get rid of you. I think you'll just tail between the legs type of thing. In fact, I don't think I fucking know it. Here he is. There's David. How you doing, David? Good to see you as always. Great guys, David. We know that, don't we? He's a big softy, really. He said one night, no one touches my Dino. I can't do a Derby accent. You know what I mean? Or keep the fucking heads in. Just, David, calm down. Calm down. Well protected on here. Acid Queen. Bella, how you doing? How you doing? We can talk bikes in a bit. No problem at all. That was a great conversation a couple of weeks ago. Canadian Gov. Tony's in there, guys. Bang, he bangs them in. All this stuff. Look. Right. Please take note of them and do your own research. And come back with more. Ask Tony questions. He doesn't mind. Ask him some questions about stuff that he puts in. You know, he doesn't mind. He might even want to come on and whatever. You never know what's going to happen on the live. But anyway, Tony, no worries, mate. You're no problem. Don't forget Bella's channel, guys, by the way, if you're into bikes, or even if you're not, just have a sub. Just sub it, because out of respect, I've always said that. Bike, I don't want to, but your friend had a lot to say. Okay, so just wait till he comes on, right? I'm taking it all in. I'll be one more minute, because there's a few more coming in a bit fast. LT, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Caris will be there in a sec, saying big up, do you know? She's an angel. UK, thanks for that. There's Bella's channel link. Get on there. Acid Queen, were you bullied in school? Right, I'm just going to leave him to it. I always do. Erwolf's in there. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Great guy. And of course, you're welcome on. Mark Wright. You know what? You weren't bad in your day, actually. Good defender, yeah. I could have got it wrong. Bike will correct me when he comes on. You're already sub, Paul. I thought you might be. Yeah. You can ask him, Dennis. I can have, right, okay. I've got to the end. Definitely have. No, I've not. Yvonne, piss off. Trying to take cash out of their lives, Dino. Yes, okay. Bella, whoa, I think we're in for something interesting here tonight. Caris, mwah, much love. Give him a massive one from me. Hug, that is, guys, don't start. Right, let's chill out. Let's have a life.
Okay.
Hey up, how you doing? That's all right.
All good, Matt.
Good. I know you've took all that in, but as Biker as always, he'll be saying hello to you first, and then he's going to take there. So.
Yeah, good evening all. I've been reading your comments. Thanks for the welcome. Right. Me being on police abusing powers, first of all, I don't go on. I watch him now and again. I've never been in his chat and I've never been on his panel. Now, somebody mentioned my friend, right, when you saw me on Pap's channel, were I actually on the panel or just in the chat?
Bella, hang on, what? Sorry, I missed that. Government trying to take cash out of their lives. Okay. You'll have to be more specific than that, Bella. Because they've done that constantly throughout, if that's what you mean. But keep talking. It's all right. Keep going. You know what I mean, everyone. So, anybody want to answer Biker on that one?
Yeah. Oh, what it, Connie? Connie, was I actually on the panel or was I just in the chat?
Let's have a look back.
Yeah, 9:44.
9:44. Right, I didn't want to title tell. But your friend, who's Connie, had a lot to say. Don't talk like that on here. Just say it as it is. That way we'll get through it quicker and easier.
Person impersonating me, I think.
I mean,
now, if the person was actually on the panel using my name and talking like me, then I can only think of one person.
Same here. Now you mentioned it. Yeah.
If it were just in the chat, then forget it. I don't go into Paps at all. It's not my cup of tea stuff he talks about, so I don't bother. I have watched now and again, but not often. But I've never ever been on this panel. I've never been in his chat. It was somebody calling himself auditor for auditor, talking to panel sounded a lot like you. He is a troll. Yeah, he does sound a lot like me. We know him. Don't worry.
Right.
But if he had my logo and he was pretending to be me, I should be having words.
AF, I know you do watch almost probably everyone for a certain amount of time, whatever. If you're listening now, you need to get your ass on here, to be honest with you. Because no one will ever convince me as Biker's done that. Nobody. Because that'd be like someone I don't know and I do know him. So you, as far as I'm concerned, you're wrong. You're confused, right? Look at the other options. But most of you know it's something you just wouldn't do. For God's sake, it is almost laughable already. But this, you know.
I find it very amusing, to be honest.
Yeah. And another thing is, I'll tell you this for a fact as well. Biker would have got in touch with me privately and told me that he did that. I know that. But I've just said that, but he wouldn't do it in fucking first place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll go back and
Do you not try and cause trouble, by the way, guys, okay? Do not try and cause trouble with my co-host, whatever you do.
No, nobody's causing trouble on here. I mean, that...
No, they're trying to. They're trying
what
to.
do you call it?
Acid Queen.
Acid Queen, that's it. Yeah, new account made up today.
Anyway, proof, please.
Yeah.
Proof.
Not
that. Proof. Chris the Brick's in. I've just noticed Chris has come in. I'll tell you what, guys, right? I'll fucking telling you this, right? He's a fucking sound guy, is Chris, right? He's a fucking excellent fucking bricky. Chris, how with that? Let me know. I went on Chris's live the other night after a phone call to someone, and just to say hello, you know, like I do on Mark Kelly's, I'll hang around for 5 or 10 minutes. And that's just me paying my respects back to these guys. And there's not many lives I go on and say hello, because, well, a lot of it depends what time of day they do them and all that. But, you know, but definitely Mark Kelly when Mark was live. And Chris seems to be taking my advice from that time, you know, that night where I said, Chris, I think you should be doing it. I'll tell you fucking what, right, mate? I think you should be doing a far more lot of lives because you got it, mate. I think you make a great fucking host. Right? So he's been doing them. And do you know what, Chris? You're a good one. You're a natural. I said that to you at the beginning, and you're getting some bloody decent views as well when you're doing them. So good on you, mate. I love your enthusiasm and passion. Good impression. I'll tell you what, right, guys? No, that were a bit shit. Thanks for that, Chris. Appreciate it. I'll add that to the Welsh, the Irish, and the Welsh Indian accent, and the Brummie, and all the other stuff. I just can't do biker, which is annoying, really, because we could have a lot of fun with that, couldn't we, on a live, me doing biker. But biker can't do me either, so.
Certainly can't, man. Oh, want to?
Okay.
What would the done thing to do, yeah, would it really?
Listen, I'll just say, because I've been late tonight and there's been a lot going on, I've had a really frustrating from 4 o'clock half past 4 this afternoon. Really frustrating. So I'm saying, hey, I can't. He's going, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just whenever you're ready, whenever it's sorted, just crack and just da. So, you know, without that and a couple of other people who phoned me up, who just calmed me down and things like that, bloody panicking. Oh God, I'm letting people down. I know I shouldn't think like that, but I do. Mark, if you're being serious, because I can see you're a subscriber, but then you can talk about anything you want on here, is what I'm saying. So you're not lonely anymore if you're saying here. And then if you do want to get anything out, just you've got good people around you. All right. Anyone fucks about, they're gone. Simple as that. And they're gone very quickly as well in here, you know. Because I have great people behind me. Flower Cat, I knew it was nowhere, but it sounded like everyone just said it must be you. Are you going back to that, Flower? The other thing, where people actually think Bike would do something like that. Queen Ninja, how you doing? Good to see you. Tony's still at it, look. There's a special guy in there now. He goes live every day. SW, I'm just going to call you for short, because that's like a bit too much, man. I'm just going to call you SW.
Stephen.
Is it Stephen? I'm sorry. I probably forgot. I went on your live one afternoon. I just clicked on YouTube. There you were. And I thought, oh, you'd be walking about, or you'd be sat there with a massive spliff and chilling out and just the scenery and everything. Mate, brilliant. But you did say, when you said hello to me in your chat, you said, Dino, for some reason I've been blocked on your channel. I know you weren't, because every time anyone's blocked, which I rarely do, other people do it, and I've explained this before, they tell me. And they've never told me that you were blocked. And here you are tonight. Okay. And it's good to see you as well, mate. Anyone got SW's channel? Stephen's channel link, please, guys. And if you fancy a bit of relaxation in the afternoon stroke, you can go on for a while, can't you, Stephen? Then just tune in and just chill out and look at the scenery and, you know, get a whiff of that. Fucking, I can't believe the size of that one you had. Was it today? Yesterday? Anyway. Right. No, thanks for coming in. That's a nice surprise, that is.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse, cheers, fella. I know you stood up for me, but it's just a shame it weren't me. But anyway, thanks for that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but Mickey's straight there.
Just going to mute myself because I've got the video now. I'm going to have a quick look through it.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, Mickey, just like him, and straight in there, no fucking messing about. They've always got our backs. No worries, Mark. It's all right. Take your time. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Steve. I know. Sorry. Do you know what? Sometimes 18. No. Oh, come on. Is UK still in there? UK transparency? He's not good. Because he'd be saying to that comment, right, Dino, you've got to beat that. And I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Mind you, I don't know if I started early in the day, and then, okay, think about that. I'm going to beat you one day, Stephen. Okay, Tony's asking a question, only for her to put this up. Question being asked. Tony, I think you're very articulate, and I think you put things very well. But the trouble is, a lot of people don't know what you mean, don't understand. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But that's why I think it's probably worth you coming on and me giving you that time, that half-hour stroke hour to have you say and answer questions, etc., and things like that. I'd appreciate that, mate, if you did. If not, no worries. There's no pressure or anything. The UK is in there. It was Fluke that said it was you, but you didn't correct him. Right. Biker's looking through it now, so just bear with us, guys. What, David? That person came on saying like you said, why do you want to go after the cops? No other official people. See, that's something Biker wouldn't say. He probably wouldn't say anything at all, to be honest, in that circumstance. He'll only start talking about things when he knows it's the right time or the right thing to debate about and things like that. Because most things just go over that. So no worries, Neil. We can always sway topics, no problem. Don't worry about that. Feel it right, Twilight. Tim Smith tonight. Tony, Tim Smith, you and Neil, get going. Teflon, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We always have a laugh, don't we, with Teflon? My comments won't be there now after because I remember. No worries, Mickey. Okay, people have asked for link. I'm going to put the bloody link up. I'm just saying a few words to start the live off. Half an hour in. Okay, right. Okay. What I'll do, I'll put the link in. I'm just going to leave Biker to what he's doing. I thought do it this way, won't I? Okay, and then there we go. Yeah. Right. Well, it's a bit quiet. I just want to say thanks to you, the people who came on my last live on Friday. I thought it were a great chat. I think there were everyone who was on there. Some people who was on there at the same time had never met before. I think we had Lottie on, Charlie, Amanda was on, and BBA was on as well. And BBA and Amanda were talking about castles, and well, we all were really. We're talking about Amanda's channel. Absolutely amazing. Guys, UK, I'm sorry, and you know, but you like doing it, don't you? You do like putting them links up, don't you? I know you do. And fascinating stuff, brilliant quality, and on a live show, she's brilliant, great voice, great personality, interesting person. And can have a laugh with anyone. So perfect, the perfect guest for me. I know you're busy, Biker, but I don't know if you can see that stays there. So just give me 1 sec. I told you Amanda would be coming on. Everyone else knew who's coming. Thanks for coming. Beauty therapist, I've just noticed that you're the... What logo have you got this time? Oh, the one after that one what you came in with before originally, and then I mentioned it, and then you changed it to that, and you kept that one. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for coming in. Right, it's time for...
Hello, good evening.
The Adventures of Amanda. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
I am now, thanks. Just bloody bit stressful earlier. I thought, oh God, I'm going to be late. One of them.
No, you weren't having a bad hair day, were you? I have them regular.
What you trying to say? Oh, right. Yeah.
No, it's a bit windy, you know. It's like windswept, look as though you've been dragged through edgebackers and all that.
It always does, even after I brush it. I don't know what it
the
is.
same problem.
Don't know why. I'm sure it's the 5G stuff. See what I mean? It's just fucking static to my fucking mouth and everything.
That's you end up eating it, don't you? Yeah.
It tickles you. It's like that. Bloody static gets hold of it, and it's...
I know,
Some
it's
people are
amazing,
probably
isn't it?
thinking, "Oh, look at him! He's just playing with his hair." It's not. It's like no. It's
No, it
tickle.
gets in your face. It's annoying. Know the feeling.
Thanks, Amanda.
I do know the feeling. No hair on top of his head. Well, you know, grass doesn't grow on a busy road. That's all I can say. Good evening to everybody else in the chat, if I've missed anybody. The other thing was, the reason why I did come on was because I do believe it was Glyn Simmons' panel that said, "Oh, I've got Bikereddie," and he put him on, and it didn't sound like Bikereddie at all. And I went, "No, it's not Bikereddie. That is not that fella."
Right, I've just watched it back. Floke was actually on that panel.
Yes.
Fraud it was brought on when he first started talking. There were a lot of suspicion, blah, blah, blah. And Floke turned around and says, "He recognised that voice. It's Bikereddie." And that's where it stemmed from. So I've only watched up to that bit. So far.
It was definitely not you. I said in the chat, in big letters, that was definitely not him. Didn't sound like you.
Not on Paps. It went on Paps.
No, it wasn't the Paps. I didn't see Paps, so I can't say about that. But I can on the Glyn Simmons one because obviously I was in the chat. And I typed in big letters, "No, it's not Bikereddie."
Chris, give us a word.
Is that his channel name?
Yeah, Glyn Simmons.
Right.
And I'm sure at that time, when he started talking and what have you, they figured out who the real person was.
Right. So his name Glyn Simmons. Let's have a look.
Chris, how you doing? Nooksack Man, how you doing? Argument, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, guys. Accusations here, and we know it's bullshit, most of us.
Absolute bullshit.
Well, it definitely weren't Bikereddie. And I said, and he held me hand up high and said it definitely weren't him.
Right, well, first of all, I don't ever go on Paps. I've never have been on. I've watched it, but I've never been on. And secondly, I won't share the panel with Fluke. So that's straight away first. I won't be on there. Right, I found
two people backstage, by the way, but I just want Barker to carry on because it's.
Right. No, you're all right, mate. Right, saying Chris here. I did say Chris. Did you show you saying that?
He did.
Oh,
yeah. I got the Chris.
Yeah. Hang on a minute, it's getting a bit kinky here. He's doing you, you're doing him, and then like you've seen him in bike.
I'm telling you right now, right? He's definitely in the fucking back, right? He showed his fucking face, and I fucking know it's him, right? So get a fucking grip, and let's fucking right without fucking more ado, bring the fucker on. Chris, come on, honest opinion, mate. Go on.
Well, I actually, my lass actually heard that, and she says, "Well, is that you?" She thought that no, that's not me. She thought she was having a pre-recording of me there. And I'm honestly.
Mate, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm like. You know what I'm
mate,
like.
I love it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, right? Yeah, I'm going to tell you this now. Baker has been in chat telling me that you are really James Me on community service from this BBC situation, right? And what I need to know is how many hours of community service have you got left so I can keep learning for live streams from you, bud. Come on.
Oh gosh. Absolutely. Chris, honestly, mate, thanks for coming on.
You know, it's a midweek quiet zone for me, but you know I don't turn into Chris the Brick until the weekends.
Right, just a quick, everybody at chat, right, thanks for those that give all that info regarding somebody pertaining to me and what have you. Right, brilliant. I've got some stuff there. I can now deal with it. I'll get in touch with Pap. I'll deal with it. Thanks anyway, guys.
No worries.
No worries. Mentor, you've been backstage, you've been off, you come back on, you've gone off again. I've not heard of you before, Biker.
What? Mentor?
Yeah.
I have, mate.
I have.
Is it okay?
No.
It's not.
Oh no.
No.
Okay,
No
I
comment.
can do the banner
No
thing.
comment.
If he comes back on.
Well, he's not there now.
No,
No,
if he comes back
I'll
on,
watch
I'll
it.
do the banner.
No, he was playing a video and it was looping all the time.
Now, what I want to know is, did he have to put his mankini on to show you that it was really him? Because it took me a long time to put that on and get that freaking thing off. Right?
Yeah, we saw that, mate. I screenshotted it.
Not very comfortable no more, that bike. I mean, I've put a few stone on lately, right? So kind of gets
You sure they
stuck
weren't
in places that we'll not speak about because there's a woman on the panel and chats as well. So,
Chris,
let's just say I saw a pair of dodgy plums there, Chris, mate.
Perfect. How you doing, Tyrone? Good to see you. Carol Vorderman's been on fire this week, exposing the PM. Vaxers, I hope she doesn't spoil it by telling us to vote Labour. Tony, I don't know. This is why I need you to come on. Maybe not this early, but you know what I mean? It's worth talking about what you're saying, but obviously now we're having the banter, so we'll not spoil it.
what's been going on? Has someone been trying to pretend a biker? I don't know how hard that is.
Yeah, first time I've heard it's a load of bollocks, Chris. So I don't know. Someone called. I don't know if you've come across on your lives, Chris, or Amanda. Acid Queen, was it?
Yeah.
No.
Brought that up. That name. I've never heard of it before.
Right. Some of you have seen Audit for Auditor on here. He comes on. And when he first did come on, I said, it was me that said, fucking hell, he sounds just like me. And it's been an ongoing joke sort of thing. But if the guy is using my name or my voice, then I'll be having words. But I found the point in Paps where Fluke said he recognises the voice and it was me. And I've just froze it there. I need to go watch that at some point, but not right now. So I will go back and watch it.
It weren't bloody me, Biker, okay? I can't bloody do any type of accent that would resemble yours. So they're bollocks, Come on. They're just they're pushing a narrative on the bike and they're getting anywhere with it, mate. It's what you get. It is.
It's all right. Yeah, don't worry about it now. It's all in hand. I'll get it sorted out. Expect people there out there. Yes, it's sorted. Don't worry.
Sorry. I did actually look for Dino's email or on yours. I couldn't find anything. No emails, boys.
You're not looking for my emails, are you, Amanda? Please tell me you're not.
Need to talk to you, love.
I thought I'd give you my email last week regarding send those bike bike pictures.
Oh,
the internet history's clear. That's not getting pulled up, is it?
Oh, shit, what did I do with that then? Hang on a minute.
Try your inbox.
Did you send me? Oh, my inbox. Oh, hang on.
Try your inbox. It might still be there.
Okay, bear with. I've gone to the spam then, maybe. Let's have a look. I'll do it while I'm on.
You're multitasking, aren't you, right now?
I am, yeah. Always, mate. Always.
No, I don't want to do that. Right, carry on then. I'm looking.
Yeah, don't worry if you haven't got it.
Sorry about that. I forgot to put my avatar on.
Do you know this is just how unprofessional you can be, right? I'm
hopeless. 2 years in me, and I still don't know what I'm fucking doing.
No, you do. But the thing is,
this guy does all the technical, it kind of helps me a lot. And I just sit here talking.
you actually struggling to see the actual right meanings and definitely, come on. This was what tells me that I think Bike has been allocated to you from the BBC to look after you while you're on community service. Right?
Hey, listen, this is what it is. See, with some live streamers, competition starts occurring and things like that. So Chris is testing me out now. I'll always test Chris out on the live because he's got it to host a live stream. Definitely, I said that to him. As soon as I said that to him, he started fucking bobbing them up all the time. Come on, Chris, fucking admit it, like.
Do you know me? You were. I'm not gonna lie to you. You did give me the confidence and like the boost today, bud. And I just seen you bouncing me chat, mate. That you know what? That's surreal for. It's very humbling to not have some. But honestly, mate, sometimes I think myself, God, what's he? I hope he can't see and hear some of the things that's going on in here, because honestly, it gets chaotic sometimes. You know.
Send me and just say, are you busy, or do you fancy nipping on, or what? Just send me just message me.
Do you know? You could jump on any time you wanted, mate. And what I would do is just leave the stream and go downstairs, have some scran, and let it be left of a professional.
Chris, I know, I appreciate you. You're brilliant, mate. Honestly. You are. You're everything. You belong here as much as your own live stream.
Oh, I do. But can you just repeat that so I can get the wife in here, just so she can hear you say them very same words, right? Because, you know, babe, listen to this. I'm everything, right? Nah, she's not listening. Dino, she doesn't agree with you.
Who's that?
The wife. Like, what the comments you just gave me there were brilliant, right? I would love the wife to think that as well, but she's not having any of it, mate. She's not.
Well, you've got to listen to the boss, mate. You know that.
Definitely, mate. Definitely.
But no, I will, Chris. I will come on. I will. I'll come on.
I've been on Chris's before.
And now you have.
I'll definitely go on, mate, because I want to promote Chris doing lives because I just think he's a fucking natural.
Yeah, I went on there and his channel went down when I went on there. I don't know where.
Well, actually, I do not know why either, to be honest with you.
Do you know, I'm honestly, but I'm deleting every single one of my lives still, because the way I'm looking at it is I've got nothing to gain yet but experience, and as soon as I'm comfortable with leaving stuff up and happy with it, and I've even sussed out how to moderate people now on the one device by leaving multiple tabs open. And if any use Biker, Amanda, I'll dumb it down for you right now. A tab is the bottom left of your phone. You've got a three lines. You press that and you can open multiple tabs. So if it helps you out in your computer skills and whatever, I can do that for you, right? Other than that, it's hard. It is, but you'll get there in the end, Biker.
All right, I'll set that on board, mate. I'll just fuck this system up that I've built over the last 2 years. Yeah, fucking right off. I'll just use it on, mate.
What am I doing? I'll get me selling to some bother, won't I?
No worries, Amanda. No worries.
Amanda, love.
Lost sound, so she's coming back in a couple of minutes.
No, she hasn't. She's away to prowl for my internet history and browser, right? That's what she's away to do.
What's going on here? Sorry, Stephen. I'm sorry. It's just the way I roll. So, I just shorten people's. Anyway, just like I call Chris the Brick, Chris. So I just shorten, isn't it? Anyway, it's Stephen. Right. Yeah, that's Ireland, of course. And that's my respect to Nigel Rankinson, who's supported my channel from day one. Massive respect. Every video, comments, blah, blah, blah. Beautiful guy from Trinidad, Mon. And he's just a polite gentleman type of guy, and who's funny as well. I just like people like that, and I don't think, you know, when you get someone from Trinidad watching you and things like that, because when I first started, it was everything was like wow to me, because I didn't think anything had happened, and then it started happening, and then it was like, God, someone from Trinidad's in, and someone from Ireland's in, and someone from America's in, and it's like, so I just thought, you know, that was the first person I thought of. So, and I was in London and I saw that, and it's a bandana actually, and I saw it, but obviously bought it and put it in respect to Nigel. And when Nigel first saw it, he was over the bloody moon. Is Nigel in there?
No, that's
Or he just put in, yeah. Sometimes he comes in, says hello, but that's why it's there. And the Irish and that one over there, I'm not quite sure. It just looks good on the corner of the sofa. That's it.
Are you sure that's not your handkerchief, Dino, on the corner of the sofa?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I try and make it look nice, but when I'm ready to, it's easy to grab. You know, it's just like.
So you've got multiple time zones watching you, Dino, right? So basically, what I'm going to say to you now is you need clocks in the background now to represent multiple time zones.
Loads of people have said, what about a Scottish flag, a Welsh flag, and things like that? And I just think, bloody hell, you know, if only there was enough room, you know, and I would, but...
You just need a bigger sofa, you know.
A bigger sofa, yeah, bigger room and all that.
Bigger,
and, yeah.
So, Amanda, I'm not... better Wi-Fi could do you better as well, to stop dropping out, love. McDonald's Wi-Fi is no good.
Right. No, okay.
Don't be rude.
For me,
Sorry, man, that's just me being a fucking divvy. Sorry, love.
What's going
on the kids keep saying to me, Dad, why you got McDonald's Wi-Fi? Everything keeps lagging, so I just use that same what they give us.
Right, Amanda, I've just sent you an email, so you'll get my email on receipt.
All right, no worries. I do apologise. I don't know whether I gave it wrong one or not.
AS in there. Right, you've been talked about tonight. I know you've been listening. This needs clearing up, because a few other people are in as well who claim to have seen, heard, and been there. It needs clearing up, guys. So I'll bring you on in a minute.
Well, I best jump off, Dino, if it's going to get a bit serious.
No.
You know,
well, it's up to you, Chris. But there is room. You don't have to go. But it won't get. It's not like that on here.
Oh, I know that. I just know how you hold it as in technology. People with a bit of brain, apart from myself, can the conversation can go a little bit. For me, it's a bit a bit. Yes, and I struggle to put a comment in, Amanda. Sometimes I may say the stupid thing that everyone else may be thinking, and if they're not, it's just me. So I end up saying it anyway, you know.
No, all's bad and all that. Hi, Susie.
Don't worry, mate. It's all part of an education.
If I'd have stayed at school, I was 12 bike, I'd have been okay, mate. But unfortunately, you know.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
No bother, Chris. Honestly, just
life's an education, mate. So stick at it. Stick with us.
I'm going to stick around for 5 or 10 minutes to see if I can educate myself on a few more long words that I can use at work tomorrow and sound intelligent.
I don't know. I just think you're very modest, you, Chris. Very modest guy. We can tell you're intelligent. You know what I mean? I just think you're very modest and very mellow, polite, gentleman type guy. I'm going to nip off for 2 minutes. And what I've just said is
break.
And then I'll bring you
Yep.
And see what else is said. So, but we're keeping it cool and calm, guys. It needs sorting out. So I'm not having anyone accusing my friend and co-host. I know for a fact myself, without me even knowing about it beforehand, hasn't done. So there's the link. I'll leave you with the beautiful Amanda and the amazing Chris, and of course Biker, and I'll see you in a couple.
Yeah. I want to know why you call beautiful Amanda, amazing Chris, and just Biker.
That's what I was just about to get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're neither beautiful nor amazing. That's why. I couldn't think of another name for you, mate. Come on, I'm always complimenting you on my live, saying that you do a lot of work and that.
How about outstanding? That's a good one. Knobhead.
That's why. I get all this. You wouldn't believe what I get off him.
I can imagine.
So yeah, there's Biker for you. The beautiful Amanda and the amazing Chris, and Biker is now as well.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, nobody's stopping you, mate. You crack on.
I think your best, Dino, before that hanky on the side of your settee gets you to mop something up.
No, fucking listen here, right, Chris. Fucking behave yourself on here, right? Right? That went Scottish then a bit, didn't it? Right, I'm going.
Yeah, that only goes to Welsh, like, but you did well.
Fuck off.
Okay.
So come on, Biker. Who's been trying to impersonate you?
I don't think anybody's been trying to impersonate me. I think what it is, somebody's mistaken auditor for auditor as me. The clip that I've just watched, it was Fluke that said he recognised the voice and that it's Bikereddie. Now I've stopped the clip at that because I'm going to carry on watching it after. But auditor for auditors here, he may come up and explain something. But no, one or two people in the chat mentioned it to me. I mentioned it, that they were sticking up for me and what have you, which is brilliant. I really appreciate that. I just want to find out what crack was and why it went down. I mean, I'm not overly concerned, to be honest. But if people are going on impersonating me, then that's a different thing. But from what I've just seen, Audit Friday weren't impersonating me because he had his own logo up, and when you have a logo up, I don't think.
Someone assumes something. Someone assumes something. And assumption's the mother of all F-ups, basically.
Yeah. It's an asset.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, it's Chris, mate. Listen, I was watching, I believe it was Glenn Simmons one.
Right.
I believe it's of that one. They come on your icon and we put it in chat that it weren't you because it wasn't. It was quite obvious. Even icon weren't lined up right. And so he put no in chat, and I believe he porn bombed. Now, or a gore thing or something like that. I believe it was Glenn Simmons. I've only been on that and Uncle JJ's, so.
Right. But if you ever see it again, right, normally the Bikereddie part of my logo rotates.
Yeah.
It's not doing. I'm not doing it tonight because I'm on a different account tonight. So.
Well, it weren't your icon. It weren't your icon anyway, mate, because you know the letters. How you've got Biker over at top and Eddie running round bottom. There were no gap in the middle. So it had like crushed it down.
Right, how with it? They're trying to take a screenshot of the rotating one. Yeah. So if I go on a panel, it's always a rotating one.
Well, we knew it weren't you. And listen, Eddie, we've listened to you for 2 years, mate. And I knew you wouldn't do no like that anyway. So we didn't even need to see icons say, no, that's not you.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Appreciate that.
So anybody who's saying it is you, then they're mistaken, believe me.
Yeah. Fair play, is that, Chris? Fair play. I've had it before, not for a while now, but it has happened before. That's why I put the rotating avatar up.
Good night, Susie. Take care.
You got
Sleep well.
there.
She's off.
See you later. Very good.
Good night, Susie. Flying visit, but thanks for coming in anyway. So enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully see you on Friday. Come and say hello on Friday. So Good of you for coming in. Thank you. Good night. Patsy Kelly's in there as well. How you doing, Patsy? Thanks for coming in.
Right, mate. You've got AF back.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's do it.
Put your banner up.
No, it's him. I'm looking the private chat.
All right. Yeah. See
There's
ya.
only him could know that. So okay. Right. Please respect each other, everybody, guys. Please, and let's try and sort this out. If we can. Good evening. How you doing? How you doing, biker?
You antagonising twat, Dino. Let's be respectful. What do you start with?
Right. Go on, AF, because I've been mentioned in chat tonight about what other people have seen. You were there, so give us your side of it, will you?
Yeah, so it's basically I've got on Pap's channel, and
Yeah.
as soon as I've started speaking, they thought I were you. That's basically it in a nutshell. And then he started slagging you off, and I put in private chat, I'm not Bikereddie.
Who started slagging me off?
Fluke.
Oh, did he?
Did he say when and where?
So he started slagging you off, and then while I was on the panel, somebody came up in the back with auditor for auditor, and I think somebody came up in the chat with Bikereddie.
What with my avatar?
I've no idea because I couldn't see it.
Right.
Someone's mentioned that it was. Who was it? Someone said someone came in with Biker's avatar. Someone said it. James Crinkle use it. There you go. We know James. James comes in here. Now, 3 other people have mentioned Crinkle's name tonight as well since this discussion started. So
Yeah, he was called out on the panel when he went up.
yeah,
with
and do you know what? It
Bikereddie's
wouldn't
logo.
surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. So, but we don't know, do we? Is that's the only truth?
So just backtracking a bit there, AF. So Fluke were bad mouthing me then, yeah?
Well, he thought that I were you. That's what it was. And then he started slagging you off. I can't remember. I didn't really tell much.
Can I ask you something, AF? You know when he was saying that, like that, right? I think it's you. Do you think he meant it? He actually did think that, or do you think he were fucking trying to cause shit by saying it?
I just kept my mouth shut, so he dug himself his grave even deeper. So I didn't say anything, but I did put in the private chat. It's not Bikereddie.
Fair enough, Cop. Right, well, I've got the clip there anyway. I'll watch it. But Fluke, we know you're watching this, any road. Yeah,
You need to
watch your mouth, fella, if that's the case.
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous, Fluke. To be honest with you, you should know better. You've been around here as long as anyone else, really. So if that's listen, I know a little bit more about things which I won't disclose on a live as well. It's just something that I have been told by someone else who's not oblivious to certain things that have been done and said in the past. Someone who's known you for a while. So
Can I just say something?
So I'm going to weigh it all up. Barker's just going to be spending a lot of time doing stuff that way, and we'll sort it out. We'll find it out. AF, right? I mean, you know, people can use you to go against Biker. We know that. We know it now because of the voice thing and things like that. I've never had an issue with you personally, apart from just that one time where you said I know where you lived and all that, and that were a bit strange. But apart from that one time, I haven't seen what you're talking about. I haven't heard anything about that other than what people have said tonight. So it definitely needs sorting it out. Fluke, Crinkle's been mentioned. certain other things have been said to me regarding those two people. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm being cryptic and
Can I just say something?
go on. Be careful though, mate, please. Go on.
So this Glyn Simmons channel, I've no idea what all that were about. Yeah, I've no idea. So in regards to that, I ain't got a clue. In terms of that pap channel, you could tell them that Manchester United's top were red and they'd argue it were blue.
Right, fair enough. Right, I mean, I'm not overly interested in Pap's channel, to be quite honest. I just wanted to clear up what had been said in this chat tonight regarding me being on there and what have you. As it turns out, it weren't me, it were you, but Fluke were adamant it were me.
Right. I mean, anyone who's watched this live, AF's been coming on now for must be over a year, mate. Now.
Yeah.
And they, so anyone who knows it knows the crack we've had and twatting the AF says twatting the chat out of here. Yes, I am Bikereddie and things like that. And we've had a laugh about it, and we fucking know it's not. Because they're both on at the same time. It'd be an amazing.
Well, like I said initially when he first come on, I said, he sounds like me. It was me that brought that up, and it's just been like an ongoing sort of joke.
Yeah, and he was naughty when he first come on as well, and we got into things, and we're all right, and things like that. Now, I'm trying to think, would AF do that to Biker? I don't know, but then certain people were saying that and hoisting and things like that. Now, maybe someone's got feedback. Maybe someone's trying to cause trouble by using that, trying to make people believe it really is because of the voice similarity. And some people might fall for it. Like I've just said a few times, Biker wouldn't do that or say anything like that. If he did, I'd know about it myself, and he'd tell me.
Yeah.
So Fluke's been mentioned a few times, and so is Crinkle.
That sounds like that's super troll. Crinkle is super troll.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Chris, you're allowed your opinion. It's up to you if you want to say anything, but I don't know anything.
You know what I'm gonna do? But because I really do. I don't think I've got any place in this conversation without being provocative.
No, it's all right, mate. Conversation.
That's fine. That's all.
No, it's finished now, mate. I know what's been said. Yeah, and like I say, Fluke's watching this. Fluke, yeah, you're a total cockhead, mate, and that's all I've got to say to you.
You get to the bottom of this, boys. It's very easily done after the channels that they can. But honestly, on that note, right, boys and girls, lovies and nevies, right? Everyone in the chat, respect Dino, Biker, and everyone here. I hope to see you all on my chat one time and on me live when it's a bit calmer for you.
Don't forget that, please. Anybody, someone, right? He does that though, Chris. That's not any disrespect. He jumps off quickly like that. It's not his style. What we're doing now is Chris.
Right.
He's a gentle guy and he's funny. He just wants to. He's a lot to say, and I'd watched his. I never stick around a long time on someone else's live, but I watch enough and say hello and things like that. Yeah, I think he's a great host of a live. And I thought that of him when he came on as a guest. I thought, hang on, you've got some charisma here. You're funny. You're articulate. You got a good voice. And he's like, he just like you were tonight, so modest. So please check Chris's channel out, and even if it's just for 5 minutes or whatever, say hello, join him for 5 minutes or so, and make him feel, good about what he's doing.
Go make him feel a twat like I do when I go on.
Yeah, the worst thing he could do is employ Biker as a co-host. In fact, Chris, you can have him.
Yeah, he's a good lad. The crack
You
just rolls
sign
off
him
his
up
tongue.
tomorrow.
Yeah, he can stand his ground at the same time. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
I've never had no issues with Chris, no whatsoever.
That's what I mean. He's kind of got everything he needs to be that good live host.
Right, we've got another person at back there, mate.
It could be James. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me just put the banner up because James has done this before and then jumped off like he's just done now.
Yeah, just now, yeah.
A lot of people do that, guys. It's not. I think it is James, but
yeah, there was over
at the beginning. She'd come backstage and she'd jump off because some people get nervous about coming on, and that's so I think that's the case with James. Stephen, yeah. What do you other guys think about Chris? How modest was he tonight? You know what I mean? Beauty therapy. Why have you done? She's done that. Right. She's changed her avatar.
She has.
She's flirting with me. That's what she's doing, Amanda. What? You're a woman. Come on, you tell me. Do you think that's flirting or what? All I did the other night was ask her, "Is that really you? That picture? Is that really you?" Okay, I did start melting a little bit, and I was going.
How do you know it's aimed at you, though?
Eh?
How do you know?
Of course it is.
How do you know?
Because I asked her and she said yes to me. You weren't even on, was you, at that time?
Well, you said, are you flirting? And she might have said yes, but you didn't say who you're flirting with.
Right, I'll tell you what. I'll ask her right now then. While she's in. Hiya, how you doing?
That's killed that. That's killed that.
I am hopeless. I'll always be on my own. I know it. Lordy, how you doing, Lordy? Come on, let's get in a good mood. Right. Prairie dog. Hiya, how you doing? I like that. What is that? What is it? A chipmunk? Prairie dog. It's a prairie dog, right?
Right, Connie, if that's you in back room, there's no devices connected, mic or
This
camera.
is what Connie does as well. I bet you any money she's off in a second. Right, banner, a quick banner, and I bet you any money she goes.
There's no devices connected.
I know she always does this, but watch. Right, and Connie. Come on, it's fine. Honestly, it is. Amanda's on.
Come on, Connie, let's be having you. Hey, that don't sound very exciting, does it? Come on, Amanda's on.
Why did you? Oh, God.
I have no cam and no mic.
Bloody hell.
Well, what are you doing it back chat then?
You can't go on if you've no mic.
You've no mic or cam. Well, what's the point in coming backstage? well, try. What are you on? A laptop? A phone? What are you on?
If you're on a laptop, surely it's got a mic.
I was going to say, what device are you using, Connie?
And if you say your phone, it's got both.
Oh, she wants to be close to you.
I don't.
I reckon she's got one of them things, a PI4.
I don't know, Amanda. Don't you bloody start joining in with these. Like, Amanda's getting the feel of it now.
Of what?
A Raspberry Pi, that's
the fucking piss.
Right, Dino,
Coming out with great banter and all that. You see, that's what we get on here. Great stuff, guys, honestly. Seamus Cruciad. How you doing? Sorry, AF.
All right, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go.
Right. So definitely that was, it weren't you, was it?
No.
Didn't sound like it either.
You wouldn't do that. Surely to God you wouldn't.
It weren't him, mate.
No, I don't think it was either.
Just watch.
So,
Just watch the.
It's not his style, is it? It's
yeah, I'll
not.
watch it back after. Don't worry, Cut.
Yeah, okay. We'll get it there, guys. But if you want any more information, let us know. But
So-
no worries, AF. And do you know what? Thanks for coming on, because I think if he was guilty, I reckon he wouldn't have come on straight away. And
No, thanks for clarifying it, fella. No worries.
if he did and tried to explain, he would have sounded ridiculous by coming and trying to make it look, well, I'll go on and try and convince him. But no, it's I believe you, mate.
No worries. Right. So to summarise it, he made himself look a prat. He doesn't have a clue what he's on about, as per usual. Thinks that auditing is the way to fight for people's rights, which is fucking wrong. And I'll leave it at that. So twatting the chat going. See you later.
See you later, fella.
See you later. No worries, mate. Thanks for coming on. You've got to respect that, guys, to be honest. He was talked about. He always listens to this live. He doesn't always come on, but he always listens. And he's come on. And he's, because I said, anyone come and explain it. And he has, and I respect that very much indeed. Claire Redwood, how you doing? And me old blue spiky Mike's in there as well. I am beauty. What do you want me to? I'm always smiling. How would you like me to smile? She's flirting with me. She's flirting with me.
Try with the closed mouth, mate. See if you can smile with the closed mouth. You look like
Put
you
your
got
tongue away.
Yeah, you look like you got no fucking teeth in there, mate.
Keep your tongue in. You're dribbling.
Look at slamming out.
Anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. Oh no, that was Fluke and me back. Connie, why'd you do this to me all the time with your comments? Just lay it on the line, please. No worries. You are flirting with me, aren't you? You are. You're winding me up. I'm an idiot. Right, Yvonne, you're dropped. That's it.
Hi, Spiky, Claire. I think I've seen Lordy in there as well. Hello, Lordy.
Yeah, well, that's written there earlier, I think.
Oh,
Spiky, mate. Hey up, Spiky, how you doing? Claire, good evening. Yeah, I'm all well. Well, as well as an old bastard can be, I suppose. But yeah, all good. Hey.
Spiky Claire. I'm
Spiky
tuning
Claire?
in on the Spiky and Claire.
I thought we got a new one and then
Spiky
Claire.
Claire. Well, yeah, I think Claire sometimes she does her hair
Claire?
a bit spiky.
Claire?
Or is it blue? You know what I mean? Spiky blue.
C-L-U-R-E. Claire.
Claire?
Claire. Claire. I don't talk. Do I talk like that?
No, you went Claire.
I meant Claire.
Claire.
And then you would say, "What do you mean, Claire?" I mean Claire.
Claire.
Claire. Claire.
Yeah.
No, we're from Manchester.
It's got an R. Got an R in it, Claire.
We don't talk posh like you, Amanda.
I'm not that posh.
Oh, rather. Yeah. Not as
Well,
posh
I
as
might
Shirley.
be in the video, so I might appear to be.
No, I don't think you are either.
Just let it talk proper posh like what I do, you be fair.
Proper posh.
Proper posh like what I do, yeah.
Ah. We talk
Yeah,
proper
he's that
posh
posh.
anyway.
I can't tell what he's saying sometimes. He's that posh.
Oh.
Hopefully we're out this weekend again, lad.
Oh, shit. Chris, hiya.
Yeah, we've,
Say hello to Chris.
you'll be,
sorry.
Chris had a 10-minute conversation earlier.
You know what I'm like? I can get
Oh, it's because he went
Say
top
yes
with you.
because he were on. So
No, I
blame.
think it's because you went off for a few moments. That's when you had the chat.
That's it, Amanda. You're right. Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Sorry, Chris.
It were. Hi, Leo.
The toilet's fault.
Aye,
You're
well.
on.
I hope you're well, mate. Anyway, how's them hers coming back? All right.
What, on his legs or his head? There's no chance on his head, Lord.
Shit, I've missed
I don't
that.
know about
On
the
his head.
don't know about the legs.
How's them what coming back?
Hairs. Well, he calls them hers.
That's it.
It's one of them nights, guys. All right, mate. I'll be all right.
Hey.
Don't.
Dino, how'd you sell chicken? Chicken. Oh, come on, say it.
You don't mean
Go for it, that.
you don't mean chicken, right?
Yeah, I do.
You need chicken soup
Chicken? Yeah,
with a can of Coca-Cola, right, and a Keely Whaley.
that's the one.
Anyone in from Liverpool tonight?
Yeah, it's just killed your fucking accent.
And your chicken. Ooh. Claire wants to wax me armpits for fun. Yes, for fun. Oh dear. I feel for you there, Spiky. I really do, son.
Claire wants to wax his hair.
Leo, how are you doing, Leo Land? Are you doing? And thanks for your comment on the last live. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you all. Claire. Oh God, Spiky, Claire. Just keep it to yourselves, all right?
Keep what to yourself, Spiky Claire. Or Claire Spiky.
Right, obviously, Amanda's on one tonight. It's Attack Dino night tonight, which I don't mind, as you know, but because I loved it. I just love.
You've got to have a little bit of banter. I mean, come on. Just a little bit.
Of course we do.
Thank
It's
you,
all
Ken.
meant for good fun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, it's so much shit I've seen over the last 2 days going on YouTube. Yeah, you need that.
Definitely.
Yeah, we do, and we don't do too bad either with people watching. And do you know what I mean? We can do anything on here, but we'll mostly keep it to, you know, the respect level. And sometimes it goes whoa, and sometimes it can go a bit, I suppose, a bit slack sometimes. But you never know on a live. But most of the time, it's always good. It's always good stuff. We always get good guys in. You can know how to have a laugh.
Can I show a comment, mate?
Yeah, go for it. I don't have a bath, Neil. I do have a wet room type thing, but yeah, you're right. I do have a piss when I'm having a shower, and it's a lot better with a shower because it doesn't linger, you know, straight down the fucking hole. I mean, the plug hole.
Hang on a minute. We have a bath here, love, not a bath. Bath.
A bath?
Yes, we have a bath.
A bath.
Yes.
Do you like to submerge in the bath on a regular basis, or is it the odd time where you may want to have a shower?
No, we have no shower. We only have a bath.
Have no shower?
No, just a bath, darling.
You call yourself posh.
I just get it taped up in front of the fireplace. I'm sorry.
Tim bath.
Biker still has one of them tin baths, you know, being from Yorkshire. And then when he doesn't want to get his hair wet, he puts his flat cap on.
I don't have the flat cap. No, I'm sorry, that is a myth. Yorkshire people don't wear flat caps. All of them.
I'm going to say not all of them.
So most of women do, but the blokes tend not to.
I
certainly do.
What? Is that serious?
Bikereddie got no idea. I fucking have. In fact, I'm due for it going. Oh, do you think?
You
Why
don't bring
not?
your bun, I've just got the sink.
Yvonne, how would you know? You've never seen him. I've seen him. Okay. He's not got bald hair, not fully. Okay.
Not at all.
The receding part, you know, it is
Well, it's
day by
receding.
day.
Well, it's receding, you. I'm not receding.
But he's got a beautiful beard as Biker.
Beard. What, a full beard or like half beard?
Yeah, because where his hair's going missing on top of his head, it's kind of going
Come
around
around.
your ear. So, but you don't go bald in life anyway, do you? It just grows inwards and comes out your nose and your ears.
Oh, God. No fun going on, is it?
I'm not receding. I'm not going bald, and I have got a decent beard. Yeah, it's a full-ish beard.
See, yeah, but you are going a bit bald.
I'm not going a bit fucking bald.
Yeah, but you call me, and look,
I've never called you. I've never called you. I've never called you bald.
Whatever.
I've never called Yorkshire type. No.
I mean hair, Amanda. Hair.
Hair. Who?
Not her. Hair.
Hair, darling.
Yeah.
Beautiful, darling.
Yorkshire tax in there. How are you doing? Good to see you. There it is. Okay. No complaints from you lot. Yorkshire lot. Snowflakes trying to get the word man, but okay, so there is a video up on that. Right, ridiculous.
I have seen something about that, yeah. It was an American bird. She was being interviewed. She wanted the word man removed from the dictionary. And the actual interviewer that was American, he says it's ironic that you're being interviewed from a place called Manhattan. Yeah, I watched that. That was quite good, that.
In the future known as Hatton. What about woman? So it'd just be whoa.
Yeah, whoa, wouldn't it?
Absolutely fucking, this is it.
Ludicrous.
Where people's brains gone today? That is pathetic.
I think there's worse things going off, whether it should be in the dictionary or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pathetic. It really is pathetic.
Yeah.
And have you noticed it's all the young ones that's coming up with this shite?
Yeah. Yeah, they can't see the world, really. They only see the world in this plastic, fucking unreal, unnatural way, synthetic lifestyles, material fucking... You know what I mean? Oh, God, I can't believe it compared to when I were a kid, and it's not like I'm going, oh, when I were a kid, and blah, blah, blah. It really was good, and it weren't that long ago. You know,
Paul, you always just said then the word woman has been removed from the English dictionary already.
Oh,
really?
Paul, honestly.
Seriously.
I'm just going to have a look now.
I thought you might. Sandra's in, our American friend. Good evening, Sandra, or good afternoon to you.
Oh, yeah. They banned man-sized tissues years ago. I mean,
I'm looking now, Paul. It's still there. I can't know what I'm looking at. It's an adult female human being.
Hey, Sandra. Hope you're well.
Listening to an American panel today, they're talking about P-bombers as folk, assaulting the viewers, and criminal offence as folk, as sexually abused. Hang on, let me read that again. Listening to an American, this is from Stephen, an American panel today, they're talking about porn bombers as folk, assaulting the viewers, and a criminal offence as folk are sexually abused.
In America, the classic.
Right, I get you, mate.
There's a sexual abuse.
Yeah.
Attack.
Thanks for that. You know, this is a sick. It's going human beings, and I suppose you can't have the good without the bad in any area of natural life, or you can't have one thing without the other. That's kind of a natural law. up, down, left, right, hot, cold, all that stuff. But I think there's far too many evil people knocking about these days than there should be. When there's so many good people out there, but a lot of them good people, you see, this is the problem as well. Just stay quiet and within their bubble and don't want to get involved. And I did it one time because I was just quite happy in that certain stride I had going in my life. And it was like, no, well, yeah, I do believe in what you're saying, and I think you're right, and something should be done about that. And you're asking people to get involved, the more, the better, and things like that. I agree, you're right in that. And never did, but, I do know. But so a lot of people are in that frame of mind, and it's a shame, really, because it must be we're a lot of people, and they come on here and they say, protest, we can do it, and all we have to do is all get together. And that gets said a lot. Let's all get together, and it just doesn't happen, does it?
Right, the Cambridge Dictionary regarding women or woman, right, they've changed the definition of a woman to include anyone who identifies as female, regardless of their sex at birth.
I wonder what it said about a plane then, because I identify as a plane. So that's
a Cambridge Dictionary, not the Oxford.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, let's have a look at it. Oxford one.
Crazy, isn't it?
I
Yeah, Oxford one's done the same. They've changed it following a petition. 34,000 signatures, and they've changed the definition because it is sexist and discriminates against women. 34,000.
According to fucking who's deciding these? Who's passing this stuff on? It's got to be a politician, obviously, but who are the ringleaders of it? To
34,000 people.
Parliament and that.
Good night, Yvonne. Take care. Hope you feel better soon, love.
No, she's not going.
She is. She says.
No, she thinks she is, Amanda.
She's still poorly. She's still got Lugo Lake.
She has actually, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it's gone on for it. Anyway, I believe you've got some new antibiotics to get you sorted out there, Yvonne.
I bet they gave that crap you throw in your ears, didn't they? The drops.
Yeah, do you get some dragon strength runs, Yvonne?
Oh dear.
I never told him to say that tonight. He's not even put one single picture of a dragon up tonight, Yvonne. Not even one picture.
Oh yeah.
Normally he puts 3 or 4 up, but not even one tonight.
There
you go.
Just there.
So we'll just say good night to that lady there on the screen. She's fantastic for me, and she's great in the chat all the time. And even though she's been poorly tonight, she's still come on and things like that. So Yvonne's a great person, even though she is a dragon.
Can't believe you said it.
No, but Amanda, she is.
What do you mean? Just because she's a bit feisty, like every now and then?
Well, right, I'm not going to it, but yeah, she is known as a dragon everywhere she goes. So,
right,
we didn't make it up. We were told that.
Right. Oh, right. And who told you that? Then?
Bit of a dragon.
Who told you that then?
I don't know if she'd want me to say, so I can't say it yet unless I get permission. Can I say it, Yvonne? That's Yvonne's partner, so that's why.
Yeah, that's that.
I don't know much about it, John, but bear with me. Some people might do.
It's a family history.
Who's put that, Paul? It's her family's. So there you go, mate. It's come from her own family. Nothing to do with us. It was brought to her attention, and then myself and Biker both realised that, yes, she really is a dragon.
Mm.
She's a nice dragon, though, honestly.
All right.
She never nags me or anything like that. She doesn't like, apart from sometimes,
Well, you've got to need it sometimes, haven't you?
That's it. Fucking Amanda, yeah. But
I'm sorry,
we're talking a long time with me, love. I'll tell you that. It's true. It's true.
What have I missed?
I always know when I've upset Dragon because I can feel flames on my arse, mate.
So next to anyone who's coming, thanks for coming in, guys. Really appreciate it. We're having a good laugh as usual. We've sorted shit out that happened earlier on within 5 minutes.
Mummy's the Grand Dragon.
Let's move on. I can't believe she's not come back with anything, Yvonne, but she's probably gathering her breath again. You know what I mean?
Well, she can't eat.
Leave more flames out.
She can't eat. She's got poorly lugos.
She can't hear us.
No, she can't eat.
She can.
No, she's got poorly lugos.
Well, come on, let's go for it. I would never hurt Yvonne. Never. Even though she is a dragon. Grand Dragon, but it's definitely in the blood. Paul. That's Yvonne's partner. You're dead, mate. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, that bit's spare bed tonight, won't it?
God, you're going to be up in flames very soon, Paul. Look on YouTube tomorrow for Phil Dwyer about 5 Ferraris. Right, you mentioned that earlier. No, I know nothing about it. And it was against what? Was it against, what did you say, John?
I think it's people coming in on the dinghies.
Yeah.
It's got immigrants, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, John, whereabouts in Ireland? With Ireland being an island, whereabouts have this started coming in, or is it multiple places? Or let us know, mate, because I need to I need to look into it.
Adrian, Michael, bit of all sorts. How you doing?
Hiya, Michael. Hey, how you doing, Michael?
Hey, Michael.
Come on for a little chat.
Who's dripping water? You having a pee, Eddie?
No, I'm just getting the dregs of my wine out of this box here.
Is that what you're doing? All I can hear is drip, 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 drip.
I'm not wasting it. Fucking hell.
It's not wine.
I'm surprised you haven't ragged it out at box and squeezing the fecker.
That's exactly what I've done.
Typical Yorkshireman.
Yeah.
Tried to seduce us.
Yeah, you keep the box going until it don't come out anymore. Then you take it out of the box and then you can wring its neck and get handle out the glass out of it. Yeah. Of course you do.
Yep. No, I don't think his bag's leaking UK transparent, so that's half a problem. It's him drinking it all.
Yeah, and when you finish squeezing, wringing its neck, right, you've always got a bit of wine left in valve. So if you open valve, you can suck the valve out as well. You pay for it, you might as well drink it, haven't you?
Of course, love. You're out there, Dino.
If only.
Somebody put bikers as tight as 2 coats of paint.
Oh, the glass is steaming up.
I'm not that tight. I just like my money's worth.
Neil's on form tonight.
Oh dear. Yeah, dear.
Oh,
What's
God.
the saying, mate?
Give me heartburn now.
What's the saying, mate? You can shove a lump of coal up his arse and you've got a diamond in a week.
Chris is worse than you, Amanda.
I know. And you wonder where I get it from.
You've got a guest in that,
A guess?
have you met him before? I
don't know. Who's the guest?
Just a quick one, John. All respect, I have to do this with you being. Thank you, thanks. Just give me a sec. Okay. John and his. I can't catch the last part of you. On feet. That's all I've got. On feet.
Testicles.
How are you doing?
All right, mate. All right. Yeah. I was just ringing up about the Irish protest.
Okay. Go for it, John.
Yeah. I'm just saying. There's a guy called Phil Dwyer. He's been live streaming from Ireland. Just people are rising up over there. There are little protests in all these little parts of Dublin, and they're it's I think it's kicking off over there. So
well, if it is, then we need to follow suit in some shape or way or form. Without doubt.
Yeah. It's I've had enough. They're sick of what's going on, and they're out on the streets. Yeah, so that's all. I was just jumping off on to say that.
Have you been involved yourself, John? Or
No. Well, I've spoken to people on YouTube who are Irish, who are over there. From it started very small and now spread all across Ireland. They're sick of it.
Yeah.
And the Irish are fighters.
For definite, without a doubt. I mean, so are the English and the Scots and the but for me, the Irish above all, really.
Yeah.
When it comes to these little islands we've got here, but the Scottish you've got in it. I think we've lost our valor and things like that. The English, the Welsh just get on with it. They're very laid back, down to earth. But it's like France in a way as well. They didn't, when it all first started off. If I remember, France, and they were all coming here, and it was like they were going to France first and all that. And then France were going no. Australia, no. Places like that. Over here, yeah, come in, no problem whatsoever. So now they're expecting Ireland to do the same thing, are they?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see, but something's going to have to change, because I know protests, they kind of only work in a small way. They'll never win the war. But it opens eyes. It shows people that people, are not for it. They're angry about it. They've got every right to be. They can tell you why, etc. So I've always asked, how do we, as people, all these people with the same mindset, within the same wavelength of each other, what do we do, John? How do we go about it? Because the police aren't going to help us. The government don't want us to do anything at all. It's just oppression and things like that when it comes to stuff like that. So have you got any, because I'd love to know how we could start the ball rolling in a more realistic way.
I don't think
to get things, sorted out, change things, etc.
I think the English are just too nice.
Yeah, they become that way, and I'd say half of England now is kind of foreign.
Oh, about a few hundred boats 2 mile off coast of Calais.
Yeah.
stop
It's
them at source.
it's just it's just very worrying, you know.
I heard something on news today that the UK economy, it's lowest in the world. Everybody else has moved up, but the UK has gone down. And this dickhead that we're on is a member of Parliament, blaming it on this, that, and other. And the main problem we've got since we left the EU is we haven't got the influx of migrants to help us anymore. Right. It's what the irony is. We haven't got the influx of migrants to help us anymore. Yeah, we've just let fucking over 50,000 in it last 2 years, haven't we?
Well, they're all, from what I've heard, they're all sitting in hotels,
Well,
living their life,
right.
you know.
They're even complaining about that. Somebody told me, I think on here, they've actually been complaining about everything. The Wi-Fi not good enough.
Yeah,
They're even complaining about that.
yeah.
Size
Go
of
on,
the TVs in the room.
Well, that's
I mean,
why I come on.
But who the fuck do you think they are? Because some of them who do, they appreciate it and they get stuck in. They talk English everywhere they go. You know, everywhere I go, I'm sorry. And everyone says this when they're not. I am not racist. I'm just becoming annoyed with what's being allowed to happen. And I'm annoyed with these people who come over here who should be so thankful because of what they get and how they're treated. But I just feel this thing about them not bothered. They're not bothered about us, or they don't respect the culture and things like that. And that annoys me a lot, because it's like they're taking advantage. And then when I see a lot of them with things that they can afford, which a lot of us can't afford, and people who go out to work and they can't afford what these guys are getting and things like that. Job-wise, they're everywhere. Security, almost every security I've come across, foreign, don't know the laws, can hardly tell what to say, all that kind of thing. It sounds horrible, but it's true. It's everywhere you go. And one day I was on a bus, and it was it was last year, but it weren't that far ago, November-ish, and I was on a bus going to somewhere, and this might sound horrible, but it's true. I was the only white guy on the bus, traveling from my local town. When I was younger, it was the other way around, type of thing. Yeah. So I know it sounds horrible, and it's like these days they've made it into you're not allowed to say that. You can't say that. That's right. That's no, you can't. You know, give these people that's what we give them a chance. Yeah, my neighbour who lives facing me, Mohammed, he came over. He walks with a stick. He's disabled. He's a very nice man. He's polite. He's got time of day for you. He talk English. You can understand him. Everything. He's got time for you, and he lives opposite me. And all I can smell when I go out and come back in is curry. Yeah. But I love that smell. You know what I mean? But he's just a nice guy, and he's come over here to settle down and do some work, and you know, just become be part of this culture. Yeah. But the ones who don't want nothing to do with the culture and the history and everything this country's had to go through to get to this point, of course, but we never thought it'd get to this kind of scenario. I never thought that anyway. So yeah. There is respect, but it's you know when you look at it and the ratio, I'm sorry, it's me who feels in a foreign land, and I was born here and things like that, and I don't mind all this. It's just the complete disrespect and ignorance of what the way these people are treating what they've been given and things like that now. So, people have got every right to stand up against it, and it's been a free for all. That's the trouble. And they keep saying, no, we do these checks, we make sure they pass this and pass that in order to, they have to speak a certain amount of English and all that. And I could tell you, just to finish, just as one last example, when my dad were in hospital, nurse came in, immaculate, foreign, could hardly tell what she was saying. A nurse in my local hospital. My dad was unwell, and track and trace. Nothing. I'm not signing it. I don't have to. Yes, you must. No, I do not. By law, I don't have to do it. You cannot make me do it. All right. And she turned around to my dad after a few more words were said and said, okay, when you go home and we release, if you catch COVID, then you know who to blame. Like that. Yeah. To me dad, who's ill in a hospital bed. So I did make a commotion, and this guy came in, so I explained to him, and I bullshitted him a bit. I just said, listen, mate, you don't know who I am. You've not. I said, don't just look at this and think, I'm some kind of tramp.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do for a living? I said, I study the law, study legislation and things like that, and I know for a fact I don't have to sign nothing. And he's saying, it's all right, can't. So I did a bit of bullshit there, even though I did know that anyway. But I thought, who the hell do you think you are? Another powerful.
Do you know what makes me mad, Dino, right? This is what makes me mad. And this is just one instance, right? Around Sheffield area, they've taken down all the signs for different areas and parishes with churches on because it's going to offend people of other religions. Now, they've been there for years and years and years and years. It's crazy. Everything that we stand for is getting took down.
Yeah. In London, in Tottenham, there was a road called Black Boy Lane, and they've changed it to La Rose Lane now. But someone's painted the old road sign as Black Boy Lane again, like N15. Borough of Tottenham or whatever it is, Haringey or whatever it is, I think, because it's part of our history,
We're having congestion charges.
Yeah, we're having congestion charges as well in Sheffield. The
27th.
27th, I think it is, in February.
That's all like
taxis, lorries, buses, right? But normal motorists that don't come in till later.
Maybe that in Leeds as well, mate.
Yeah, well, they're doing that in London as well. They're doing the ULEZ zone. And that goes right out to the M25. So
yeah, but we only stand right for 2% of all pollution in the world in the UK, but we're the only people that's doing all this.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's ridiculous, and I believe it's like anything else. You look at 1970s, right? I can remember growing up as a kid in the 70s, and there were milk floats there that were electric. We had milk bottles, right? Yep. And now they're saying we need to go back to electric, even though they said it were no good in the first place, and we've got to go back to milk bottles because plastic's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure,
it's all money making. It's all money making all the time. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is, and they'll not do it. They'll not do it. It's only because all this climate, all this sustainable, all this what's coming, and the recycle environment and all that. Plastic, because there's so many stories now. How much plastic's in the sea? How many animals is it destroying? They get caught up in plastic everywhere. Carrier bags from supermarkets were free about it could be getting on for about 10 years now. No, the fucking 20, 30 pence just for a plastic one. And they've got all these new bag things now, these heavy duty ones and reusable ones, fucking £2 for something like that, with a novelty picture on it, and people buying things like that. I always have a little rucksack and go buying.
Well, they've worked out that these batteries in these electric cars, once their lifespan's done, it's going to be 50 times more deadly to the environment than it would be by running normal fuel cars.
Well, they can't recycle lithium.
Well, no, exactly. It's all smoke and mirrors, isn't it? It's just bullshit.
It's just landfill.
Yeah, bullshit. It's all about
this is what I mean about climate change, right? And it's all part of this climate change agenda they've got going on. It's a load of bollocks. It's a money-making scheme. I've seen no climate change. None anywhere. In the 80s, they were saying sea levels, watch out. They could buy such a year, which we've gone past. It's going to rise by, so it's not fucking changed. It hasn't changed an inch. So it's bollocks, and they're making everywhere you go, signs, everything. They put it everywhere. Sustainable, environmentally friendly, green signs going up everywhere. Fucking so convinces people. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable.
The green bits on electric number plate cars. Have you seen them? You know what I mean? It's disgusting.
Have you seen all these new signs going up at the road? But what they're called? Something zone.
Green zone.
Yeah, that's it. And I've seen some what's under review. And they stick it on a lamppost, and like people must drive past and walk past and like go, oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Immediately believe and are convinced by it because there's a sign there, and it's got that colour on it, and you know what I'm talking about: emissions, green, environment, climate change.
Yeah.
Fucking ching, man.
Yeah.
It's been going on for over 2 decades, 3 decades.
And do you know, China and India, I think, chuck out more pollution than anyone, than us all together, I think, you know.
That's right. I think China alone there, yeah. Because that's all these countries are about over here, just money and making sure that they keep that profit, they keep that making money scheme going on by, and because of population growth and things like that, so they have to devise ways to use that money, and so the minimum wage will put cost of living up, and we'll put that up to that much, so the new minimum wage, which was higher than last year, still can't cope with that cost of living.
Yeah.
But they glamorize it, and it's your wages are going up, and then new tax year, bang, so is fucking bread, so is a packet of fucking Jaffa cakes, you know what I mean? Yeah. So don't believe they're doing you a favour at all. No. They're conning you.
Yeah. I used to be a black cab driver, and we used to get our fares raised every year in March, and by April everything had gone up. All the fuel had gone up, and so we never really benefited from.
No, them fuel costs now what are going up. It's like it is, and with all the advertising and the trend of it all, because I may as well go for an electric car. But you can bet it's the fuel companies who own them electric
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like
Yeah.
the tobacco industry when it was all like you can't smoke in a pub anymore, you can't smoke on a train, you can't smoke here and there, no smoking. E-cigarettes, vape shops are popping up all the fucking time everywhere. Come and vape here. It fucking stinks. Sorry if you smoke one or if you think it's helping you
Yeah.
with your ex-tobacco addiction, but they're addicted themselves and you don't know what's in that coloured liquid.
Yeah, I know.
In box, what you buy it in, but you don't know what's in it. You can read what you want on that fucking box, but you really do you do not know what's in it.
Yeah.
They're addictive and they're dangerous as well.
Yeah.
And
I
it's the
bet they're
tobacco
made in China.
industries that own all that, and they're
Yeah.
cutting their losses from the other money what's been made out of people quitting smoking. At that time when nicotine and all that, the patches and all that came out, fucking ching again. Tobacco industries, they're making more money now before e-cigs came out.
Well, do you remember those Skull Bandits? They came out probably mid-80s, late 80s. Basically, like, you used to buy a little, you bought a tin of them, like a little sachet, and it was chewing tobacco, and you used to put one in your mouth. Right, and they were all the rage to try and get you off smoking and everything else. And they called them Skull Bandits. But within 5 years, the amount of people that had mouth cancer that were using them, and they banned them within 5 years.
Yeah.
And after that, that's when they probably put the fucking price of cigs up.
Cigs have gone up every
Cut
year.
the losses. Yeah, I'm just saying that strategy-wise, you know what I mean?
I mean, at 16, I remember paying 56 pence for a packet of 20 Regal. When Regal used to be the small cigs, not the king size.
Yeah.
And I always said I'd stop smoking when they went up to £1. And I never did.
I even remember, John, I don't know how old you were, but
54.
Same age as me, mate.
Yeah. 68.
We're two young lads here. Well,
it.
3 actually. But I remember as a kid, but it was short-lived, so I think they soon went out. It must have been 70s, because my mum, she used to smoke Embassy number 6.
I was just about to say 10 number 6, 25p.
25 fucking p. And then they went up to 50p, John. But in the cigarette machines on the fucking pavement.
Yeah, yeah.
On the middle of a main road outside of a row of shops.
Yeah.
Nip up to the machine. And then all of a sudden, just like overnight, it kind of changed to the vandalism, the robberies and all that. And thinking back now, it's like it must have been so easy. I mean, there must have been that many. They must have been there for years, from the 50s, maybe 40s.
Oh, yeah. They're always outside bus stations and train stations, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then, so of all that time, people just trusting it, take it for granted. Yeah, I can just nip to that machine and get some cigs.
Yeah. Well, don't you remember in pubs? Right, you used to pay like £1.60 for 25s. Right, you go to the pub and the machine there, and it cost you £2. So you bought a packet.
Well, yeah.
You bought a packet of cigs for £2, and you only got 17 in the bastards, didn't you?
Hey, but who played this trick? I know I did. Excuse me. And it's like, and of course they're in my pocket by now, but it's like nothing's come out. So it's like, do you want your money back? Well, we can try again anyway. So 2 packets of fags for £1 price.
Yeah.
Tried that trick a few times.
You call me a tight Yorkshire bastard.
It's not being tight. It's like saying, "Fucking hell, you're ripping me off here. This is twice as much as what I'd pay in a shop for a cig machine. So fuck you, you ripping off bastards." I'll get it. Do you know what I mean? Even back then, I was like this.
Shoulder crisps, Emma McCann, shoulder crisps. Can you still buy them? I used to love their pickled onions.
A canny bag of tuna, like. John, I know you've not been on here before, but sometimes I act silly and sound silly and that, so you just have to put up with me.
No, you're all right. You're all right.
We have banter and just basically make a fool of myself, but it makes people laugh, so that's
all right.
No, they don't make Children Chris anymore. That's a shame.
No, they do, but they changed the name. Does anyone know what their new name is now?
No.
Walkers.
Yes,
Oh,
Walkers.
Walker.
Yeah.
They're not like Children Chris I used to know. They're shite.
Well, fucking
It
everything.
used, when I was a kid, in London we'd never have Tudor crisps or Walker crisps. Never. It was all KP and Golden Wonder.
I remember Golden Chris. Yeah,
It was definitely a northern thing.
Golden Wonder. I remember as a kid having them. They're always soggy. They were crisp, but they're always moist. But yeah, Children Chris, they were my favourite of all time.
Yeah.
You know, who did that? Do you remember the advert? The high rise, and I think they're on bikes, and the delivery, and it's like, if you goes up there and I'll give you a canny bag of tuna, like it was Anton Deck. It was one of them at least, Anton Deck.
It might have been a pair of them actually. Thinking about it,
could have been them both, couldn't it? But yeah. And you're going back to that must have
That's
been
80s.
80s.
Yeah.
Canny bag of tuna, yeah.
I don't think we started getting Walkers till 1990s in London area. So,
Really?
That's right.
Yeah.
Walker, possibly Leicester as well, because Gary Lineker used to advertise them, and he was playing for Leicester. I think they could be. Might started in London or still have an offer, but I'm pretty sure they have what do you call it, a warehouse or whatever in Leicester. Not that it matters, but I mean, this is what it's like on here, John. We've ended up talking about crisp.
Yeah, I know.
From Irish protests.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Anyone who's come in, thanks for coming in, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it.
Neil Robinson, what's that link? I'll just have a quick look at that link that Neil Robinson's put up.
As soon as you mentioned that.
Oh, Fred.
I'm going to jump off because
all right, John. Okay.
See you later, John.
See you later.
What's going on, mate? You're very welcome. Again, we're live again on Friday, so it's up to you. Really appreciate you coming up, mate.
Yeah. If I'm about, I usually stick my head in now and again. You know what I mean? But I think it's the first time I've popped on. So hello.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, John. Appreciate that.
All right.
No,
and don't have a look, people. At that in Ireland, the Irish protests filled wire.
Yeah,
I'll guarantee it. People in here, after hearing you about that, they will be doing that.
Yeah.
Some people have already seen it as well. So we'll pass the word around. Don't worry about that, John. And we can talk about it next time when we know more and stuff. So great stuff having you on, mate. What a joy. Thank you.
That's all right. Good luck, fellas.
Yeah, cheers, John.
Great rest of the week.
Take care, fellas.
Bye now. Bye.
Bye.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. That's why I brought him on straight away. I could just, but anyway, thanks, John. Appreciate that. Thanks for bringing it up. It just shows a bit of passion and what you believe in and things like that. I appreciate that. You're believing in the right thing.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse, you can still get them crisps with little bags of salt in.
You can, yeah.
Smith's,
yeah.
Yeah, you still get them.
No worries, John. Thank you very much. That was nice. That way, I enjoyed that. It's great having someone new on, isn't it, Biker?
It is. Claire Edward, she remembers that you could get sweets from tobacconists that look like tobacco. Yeah, sweet tobacco.
Cheroot.
No, it was sweet tobacco. It looked like rolling tobacco, but it was called sweet tobacco, and you could just eat it like a sweet. You didn't smoke it, you ate it.
I've not seen them.
Yeah.
Never saw them. But yeah, they've always advertised
Mm.
advertised and produced it for kids. and it nurtures them into like. When I were at school, they took us to a nightclub, and they actually allowed us to sly away with drinks, as if to get you into that lifestyle. And same with cigarettes, same with young girls who buy prams and dolls, and it's kind of a nurturing thing, you know. I wonder what would happen if you took all them things away. What kids would be doing then and thinking then.
Right.
Then again, they always look at the parents and the peers and things like that and follow suit. So, but these, you know, when you put things like that about, it's like encouraging them to do it. I mean, I've seen shops where they sell guns and, you know, in the window, but they're not real guns, but they look like real guns. And all this BB stuff like that. And I'm thinking, you could buy one of them and attempt anything with it, and scare people, or even attempt a bank robbery or whatever. It just looks real, and people will be scared of it, and they'll think it's real. But they're selling them legally, and
well, they're not selling them legally. My grandson, he was 12-year-old, right, and he went out and he bought a gun from his local off license, one of these fake BB guns, right? And he come in, he was right proud. He come in and he showed me, and I said, "Where the fuck you got that from?" "Oh, I bought it from this shop." I took it straight off him. I says, "You point that at an armed copper," I says, "you'll get shot." It were an exact replica of what they use. And I went to the shop and I says, "Why are you selling these guns to kids?" "Oh, we don't sell them to under 18s. "Well, he's fucking 12 when he bought one off you." I shopped him anyway. Bastard. I've still got the gun now. It's locked up here.
Shocking. Anarchy TV's in, and obviously in America it's a different kettle of fish, and I can't disagree with that.
Night, Amanda. You take care, love. Thanks for your email.
Yeah, no worries, Amanda. See you on Friday, hopefully. Lovely having you in. You and Chris. Thanks, Chris.
Hey, we've got pork chop in here, fella. How you doing?
Hey, pork chops in here, guys, as well. Massive respect to this fella.
I'll put link up for you because he fucking won't do it.
It's funny how I've got more Yorkshire people who watch than anyone else, isn't it?
There you go, mate. I bring them in.
And I'm from Lancashire. Weird.
What can I say? I bring them in. That's what I do.
Weird. See what I mean?
It's not weird. It's not weird. We're not weird.
It is very weird to me, actually.
We're not weird from Yorkshire.
Lancashire. No, I'm not saying you're weird. I said it's weird for a Lancashire like myself to have so many Yorkshire people who come and support me.
Yeah.
So in other words, they love Lancashire. They just won't admit it.
No,
John Tracy's come in. Cheers, but I know a few other people have come in nice, but it's been non-stop around about this point. It normally gets like this. Just had a new guest on as well. Connie's still in there. That's all new chat.
We've got one in background, but I don't know who that is.
No, right. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll do that and then try it. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Hello, boy.
I heard a distinct laugh in the background, then, mate.
Yeah, good try. Or you'll have to do better than that. If you're not a little troll thing. One of them little virus things what hangs about on YouTube, like Crinkle.
Yeah.
Bye, Crinkle. Right, I'm gonna I think I could put the link up just
I did.
a few comments ago. Marie C, how you doing? Good to see you in the pork chop. You know you're welcome on here, mate. Anyone is. Spike is still in there as well.
Marie C. Marie C. She's just listing in background.
Just listening in background. I'm tired. And you're from London, Marie?
Yes. What she's
You
saying.
like a bit of your northern accent then, do you? Just listening in background.
Listening.
Tired background.
She's not listening. She's listing.
Oh, right, yeah. You're listening.
Bless her.
What are you listing, Marie? Thanks for coming in. Lovely, lovely. Right, I'm going to have a quick break. The link is up there, guys.
But Pot Chop's not coming in. He's in bed. If you're in bed, mate, what you doing on your fucking phone? Just give your lass a cuddle and stuff. You know what I mean?
He's chilling out, just listening.
No.
Like it's a radio show. You've enjoyed it, Mark. Good. What was you saying before? I'm sorry, but I said you could bring it up further. What was it? I'm sorry if I forgot. It was a way back, but thanks for coming in anyway. You're chilling, Ray. Good for you, mate. She's snoring.
Right. But come on live, mate. Let's listen to her snoring.
That's a good idea.
We
Well,
can-
maybe
we can
not
clip-
for you.
We can clip it and then play it back.
Oh, yeah, metal detecting. John Tracy, how you doing? Pork chop, glad you're still with us, bud. Connie, you're right. What you? I can't suss you out. I think you're all right, though.
No, she sounds like an os. That last sounds like a warthog, mate, but I won't tell her.
Eamon, first of all, I can tell you this, that she's not well at the minute. And she's so polite and nice. She let me know that. Like, I won't be on tonight, do you know, and things like that. If you're not on, you're not on. You don't have to get in touch and say, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not. Yeah, I've missed her tonight for sure. I'm sure many others have. You have, Eamon, haven't you? But I'll tell you something right now, mate. Let's straighten this out straight away. Hands off. Right? No. Okay?
Oh, I can't believe that, mate. She messaged you and said that she can't come on because she's not on your bar. Don't worry about it. When I've done that, you said, yeah. When I've said that to you, I won't be on tonight, mate. I'm not well. Well, you fucking better get your ass on there.
Yeah, well, it's different.
Oh, right.
No, it's you know it's different,
Oh.
right? You're not allowed a night off. You've got to be. Well, you are, but you know what I mean. Even when he's been ill, guys, he's been in. So, but I haven't made him do it. Well, I have. Really.
Yeah.
He does it. He'd do it anyway. But I don't have to ask him to do anything.
I even come on here when I had COVID. Do you remember? I had COVID and I came on.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how I caught it. Honestly, no. We're the best, me and Biker. Prove us wrong. Dave Detour's in. Carol's in as well. John Tracy. I'm going to nip off for a minute. Tony's still in there. Tony, get your fucking ass on here and talk about stuff. I can tell you have a laugh as well. Times there could raise your risk of heart attack. Breathing too many times and it's the way the payday. Shut up, Tony. You've had some much to drink.
Carol's rat-assed. Carol's rat-assed.
Right, not coming on, Carol. Pork Chops channel links there, guys. Please, if you haven't done so already, please do. He does some lives as well. So
he does.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Anarchy TV. I think I've mentioned what you've. Thanks for coming in, our American friend. Right. Why does no one want to come on? What's the matter with you? Do I have to shut up or something?
Probably.
Right. Well, in that case.
I see you've been going for 2 minutes for the last 10 minutes, so.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave you on your own.
Why it's never fucking bothered you before?
All right, see you in a bit then.
Bye. Not that. Cool. Oh, Carol, she's mad because you had a drink. I'd be mad at you as well, mate.
Oh, Carol, stop being a fucking soft ass.
Aren't you gone yet? Jesus.
I'm going now, if you give me a minute.
Oh, crack on.
No, this is it. Definitely, I'm gone. See you.
Yeah, we know you are, Anarchy. I'm seeing you as wing, don't worry, fella. Tipsy, not drunk, won't get yourself on then, Carol. We'll decide whether you're tipsy or drunk. There you go, that wig fella. Yeah, that's scrolling up a bit. He needs to be sat on a commode amount of pissing he does. Dave Tachura, too much info there, mate. You can't be doing that. Why would you want to flick your cat's nipples? Okay. Yeah, there's got to be some logic there. Right. I'm just looking at your look. Dave, were you at Backroom earlier? Dave Datura? Because if you weren't, somebody's using your logo. Eamon, I'm always on the wine. You should know that by now. I've always got my red wine with me. I have my 3 glasses of wine and then that's it. I tend to go. Where is John Lennon? Oh, where is he? Where's John Lennon? I don't know. That's nearest I've got. Sorry. Alligator. Yeah, I'm just. Where is Alligator? You've got a clone as well as me, mate. Yeah, I've got something in common then. Caroline, I've stopped asking where he's going, mate. I don't ask him. Just stopped asking now. If it's longer than 2 minutes, it's not a P, is it?
Well, what is it then?
I don't know. I've just made.
I'm just leaving you to it for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. You crack on and do what you're doing.
And why have you done that?
Do what? Just to make people know that it's your life, so I just put your face up just so no.
That's not me.
It is you.
No, it's not.
That's definitely you.
From when?
Last year. Check the curtain out.
You just changed it again.
Check the curtain out now. You'll come back live and I bet it's the same curtain.
So what's wrong with it? Right.
Yeah, same curtain.
Yeah, but it's not the same hat, is it?
Well, you ain't got an hat on, you daft twat, so it won't.
Well, there you go then. It's not me.
Say- Same curtain, different sofa.
That honestly, was that last year? That
Yeah.
look at the length of my hair on that.
In fact, it might. No, it might have been the year before that.
Shut up, pre-2020. Cheers. Oh God, why does he do this to me?
That must be 2021, that picture.
No, it can't be. Can it?
Well, it is. Look at your sofa. You changed it last year.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this, guys. This is what he does to me. There's a moose loose about the house. Dave, how you doing?
Well, look.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, because on that picture there, mate, you still got the same sofa. And you, like I said, you changed that last year, so you got a different sofa.
Yeah, see, I'll move on.
So there you go.
There you go. Thanks for that. Have you got any more?
Yeah.
Where's me Gaviscon? Oh, God. He does this.
Well, you asked.
I didn't ask. Yeah.
You did. You said, have I got any more? So I did.
Trying to be, what do you call it? It was rhetoric.
Okay.
I didn't have, no, Carol. I didn't. Bloody hell. Sometimes I just like having a little break, switching off and sitting back, listening to fucking bikers shit. Know what I mean?
My shit.
And who else is there who comes on? And it's like, fucking hell.
What, the top shit?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a good advertisement for your channel, is it? You've got your
Well,
co-host talking
I
shit.
I have got rid of them all, really, haven't I? Apart from you. That's a face I've not seen for a long time.
Yeah.
Guys, if only you knew.
Yeah, that person's not been on for a while, have they?
And it works. It works. For a bit. Do you know on the toilet? Carol's being giddy tonight as well. Good morning, Queen Ninja, says Steve. Steve, thanks for sticking around, mate. Really appreciate that. Don't forget Steve's channel, guys. If you want a mellow sit down and relax and take in some good vibes. Right, I know we've had I'll just say, like Charlotte's not here tonight, and I do know she's not that well, and so I know you'll welcome her back on Friday and that. Trevor's not been around for a bit. Trevor normally has a break, and and there's things like that. So, but for me, it's amazing. The reason I keep saying it is because it keeps happening. So, the amount of new people who come in, and like myself and Bike always talk about live afterwards. I'll never watch it back. Biker always does, scrutinises everything and things like that. And he'll tell me everything and things like that. But I always say it because it's really nice. And for the ones who aren't here, we always get people coming in. So it's like, "Hi James, how you doing?" It's just really nice, and over this last 12 months compared to the previous 12 months lives, it's a lot different now. It can still be that if it needs to be, but I don't look for trouble or call anyone out or anything like that. All right, Spunkfish the other week, and in the past, natural born serial killer, but apart from them two, I've never done that. Do you know what I mean? So there's too many good people in here who just want a good laugh, a good relax, and they want to talk about them and things like that. And everyone takes an interest, no matter what it is. And it's important as well. Because some people don't get a chance to do that unless they're on a live stream. So can we do something new like Flat Earth? If you want to do a bit of Flat Earth, Connie, right, what have you got to say? And how come your devices are never connected?
Not my thing, mate. I can't discuss Flat Earth. It's just something I can't get into that.
Yeah, I know. But, as you know, people have got to
entertain. I respect anybody's opinions and theories and what have you, but it's just something I just honestly can't get into.
I can talk about some stuff about it, but I'll tell you what, I'll not do it. We can do it when Biker isn't here, shall I say?
Yeah, when I fuck off, you mate. I'm thinking about it anyway, mate.
Guys, there's no point. Biker just sat there saying nothing because he won't unless it's, unless
if I can't offer up to a conversation, I won't.
No, he won't do it, and it's he's my co-host, so I can't. We've done it before, and Cash, I know Art was in earlier and things like that, and I can do it for a while, no problem. But
yeah, Connie's just said the point is it doesn't exist. Well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's your opinion. That could be my opinion. I've not got an opinion on it, and it's a subject that I'm not interested in, and I won't get involved in because it bores the fucking life out of me, to be honest. And I can't offer anything up to say, yeah, it's round, yeah, it's flat, and I just won't get involved, and that's it. It's just something that does not interest me in the slightest. There's far more serious matters out there that want discussing than the fucking flat earth and round earth. That's my opinion.
No, that's fair play. I do think it's interesting. I think it's a fair theory because it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's a fair theory. It's a fair theory, and that's it.
Things like that. So a lot of it, I've looked into it and a lot of it does add up, and some of it is ridiculous, and it goes both ways for me. Ball, flat, whatever you want to call it. I just don't know where we are, or what it is.
I think what it was for me that sort of killed it for me, that there was this guy that is a flat earth believer, and he did a seminar on it and what have you, and he even said that the water that we don't drink is not real. I went, what? The water is not real? Okay. And that killed it for me then, that theory. I thought, right, you're talking out your ass, and I've never been interested since.
Yeah, but you
can't that's it, mate.
Judge it up. All right. It's
that's what. Yeah, I mean, I listened to his theory, and he's a well-known advocate of flat Earth and what have you. And when he come out with the water is not real,
he's probably from the Flat Earth Society. Who
well, I don't care where it's from.
One of them fucked up one night, come out with a quote. Summit all over the globe, and they fucked up. So they're just like an agency to disrupt people. Cash knows a lot on it, but do you know what I mean? If no one wants to do it, I'll not do it because there's no.
I mean, fine. I mean, when I'm going anywhere shortly, mate. I mean, if you want to discuss it, by all means, go ahead.
No, it depends who's in and who says what. But to be honest, we'll leave it at that. It's been mentioned. It comes up a lot. It has been discussed on here for a good while. I think Mark Kelly Kelly. Mark Kelly came on. Our Cash was in. Mark fucking brought it up.
Yeah, Mark Kelly brought it up purposely.
And I went, it's your fucking fault, Mark.
Yeah, Mark brought it up because he knew he'd wind our Cash up.
Yeah.
Cash went off on one. Yeah, I remember that. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Master
we'll
Ron,
leave it
good
at
evening,
that.
fella.
You know,
How you doing?
Master Ron, yeah, how you doing, Master Ron? Thanks for coming in. Flat Earth Assassin recently been sidekicked for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It is a subject. People do talk about it. You know, with some people, it's very strong. But you know,
like I said, mate. Like I said, mate, there's far more important things to discuss and try and understand than flat Earth. Let's be honest, there is.
There is, but at the same time, you know, got to entertain everything. And there's been other things that have been discussed on here, which have been not worth discussing and things like that. So it's just worth entertaining. You know, let's see what you've got. Let's see what you say. Let's see what the reaction is, and then if it's going nowhere, quit. But like tonight, you know, most people are not in favour of talking about it, so we'll quit it. And but,
no, you know, I mean, I think people are in favour of talking about it. It's just me, mate. So don't worry about that.
No, there's, you know, if you said it's just one of them.
Yeah, it is. Come on, there must be somebody out there that wants to come in.
You know, I mean, still no one's explained to me about the flight thing, which I still can't get my head around. That, you know, that doesn't add up to me at all. So I don't know how they work that out.
Carol's just come up with a comment then. Right, I've got half a glass of wine. I'll stop for a bit. I'll discuss this one with him. What do you think about us?
Ukraine thing?
Yeah, what do you guys think about us sending tanks to Ukraine? I don't agree with it. I don't agree why we should supply Ukraine with any arms whatsoever. But it's not just us. The Germans have sent the Leopards over there. Americans have sent Abrams over there. So it's not just us doing it. Yeah, even the Germans fucking drove them there. So we're that one up. We flew them out. So we're supplying all the arms for them as well.
So everyone's, so it's like, rather than, hang on, let me just think about it a sec, because I don't really look into it that much. It's kind of, for me, it's like, I know what's going on and I fucking leave them to it, propaganda, etc., money making schemes, shit like that, people dying, women, children, all that devastation. So it's same thing, different period of time. Why are we not going to war with Russia then? Why are we providing weaponry? How come we've got so much surplus weaponry to give away to a country that's fighting another country who's been threatening the rest of the world, rather than everyone going in at the same time, i.e. a world war?
Right, well, basically...
Why is all this funding going on?
Right, well, wait up. Right, let's fund Ukraine. Let's get their armaments up. Let's supply them with everything. Let them attack Russia. Let them fight the battles and what have you. Let them do it. As soon as Russia involves the EU, then NATO gets involved. So A, they're either trying to stop that, or B, they're trying to provoke that. They want Ukraine to beat the Russians, and that's what it's all about. If Ukraine can beat the Russians, and that's it, Russians out of the fucking equation. Totally. But then again, if Russia does retaliate, the first place they're going to hit is Poland. That's an EU country. NATO gets involved. Bang. Russia's on a downward spiral again. Russia can't win either way.
So what is, because they've had a go at Ukraine. In fact, they had the Soviet Union. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not the first time, mate.
So why Ukraine? Why not?
Ukraine were part of Russia, weren't it?
Well, that's what I mean. But so were all the other provinces and small countries and things. Is it Belarus? Places like that. Even I'm sure at one time Finland, part of Finland, which is Scandinavia, was part of the Soviet Union and things like that. So they brought it all down, just like we did over here. Scottish independence, Welsh independence, devolution, things like that. It seemed like a world trend at that time. It's just like, look what we're doing. We're giving everyone's independence back and everyone's freedom back. Going back to how it was originally before we fucking took over. But I don't think the way they make it look and sound, it's not like that. I still think they have ownership over these places. So maybe Ukraine have said, no, fuck you, because Ukraine's a massive place, a huge country, and it's like, fuck you, we really do want our independence. Yeah, thanks for saying we're Ukraine again, but you're still draining us of you still stop when we're not, you're still making us feel like we're part of you. You're giving us part freedom to make it look good with the
think
rest
about it, mate. Right, Russia invaded Ukraine, not for the first time, right? And all of a sudden it became mainstream media news and blah blah blah. Never has been before, or if it were very light-hearted stuff, right? So you've got Russia, they invaded Ukraine. It's gone on and gone on and gone on. And people have got to the point where, is it going to become nuclear? No, it's never going to become nuclear. It cannot be. They cannot use it. Russia will just cease to exist. End of. So what they're doing, they're feeding them all the armaments, like, UK, Germans, American, or whoever else has got involved with it. I'm not quite sure. Right. So it's basically, right, kill them on ground. Let's take them out on ground. Because there's no way they're going to use nuclear. They threatened it, yeah, by all means. I mean, fucking hell, threatened it in Cold War. Right, but it's not going to happen. Because the first time it does, Russia will cease to exist. And while the Ukrainians are still fighting back, right, we're taking the Russians down, and the NATO community wants them to do that, and they'll give all the help they can, so they take them down, on the floor, troops, tanks, blah blah blah. That's it. They're on a downward spiral, mate. They cannot win this because the NATO allies are supplying Ukraine.
Well, exactly, according to them and their history and the dialogues and all that and the threats and all that, nothing's come to fruition whatsoever. It's all idle scaremongering, control freaks, and it's in other words, for me, if they wanted to do what they've been saying, they'd have done it by now. If they've got all that might and power, they'd have done it by now. If they're not stupid, Nate, they're not that stupid, they'd have done it by now. But so, there's a lot of detail to it, but it is a game. There's a lot of money being made out of it, things like that. People are getting robbed. There's people dying. It's devastation. It's pain. It's
the innocent. It's the innocent people that are getting killed. It's innocent people that are suffering. But while we're still supplying them, and all the NATO countries are still supplying their military, it's going to continue, and that's it. Should we give aid to the Ukraine people? I don't see any problem with that whatsoever.
No, neither do I. Master on, I know you're in, and I'm if I can remember back, mate, I think you're, but you don't have. But I know you are outspoken. If you want to come in on that and say your piece or have your opinions on it, fine. It's respectful in here.
Well, big fella.
Just want to nip this one in the bud. Where's he gone? Have you got rid of it? Oh no. So, Steve Fairthing's back to work coach. Brilliant stuff, mate. Here we go again. The most primitive of all comments you could get off people. Here's a top tip to all those job seekers out there. I'm not seeking a job, so I know you're not talking to me. to be sharp at that job interview, make sure you get enough sleep the night before and aren't drinking or smoking cannabis. Even if I was seeking a job and going for an interview, I would still have a drink and have a spliff. So what's your problem with that? Is that a bad thing? What are you saying? Everyone who doesn't work's a dosser or something? I have worked since being on YouTube and things like that. There's really
I don't work anymore, do I?
Yeah. So do you think that where does that go? Where does it get you? Like, do you think it like, oh, because you don't work, you're nothing, you're a nobody? Do you work? And how much do you work for? And how much time do you spend at work compared to spending time living life? I can get through. I feel quite happy. I've got good friends. I have people who respect what I do and what I say. I'm not stupid. I'm not a dosser. I'm not lazy or anything like that. So, let's do what the government say. Let's be scared. Let's do it and just live to work for them, not for us. Pathetic. And I've served my country. What do you want? And I make people happy on YouTube. People enjoy what I do on here, which involves work to do it. So shut up. Pathetic.
Yes, Steve, we know that's not you.
Go and get a fucking job. Go and get a job. A real job. What do you mean that's not you, Steve?
No,
Mickey Mouse is elite.
Steve's on about, but that's not him because it's Steve's. What did he say his name? Well, I forgot. Steve Farthing's back to work coach. That's his name.
All right, Steve. Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Right, listen, mate. Look at time. It's 20 past. I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to say it's been a good laugh tonight. Actually, it's been really good.
It's been a good one. Yeah.
Those people that notified me as somebody using my name and everything else to palm bomb and what have you. Appreciate you letting me know. I'll look into that. I'll let the relevant people know that it weren't me. That'll be fine. Floke, if you're still watching, I think you're still a bit of a knob, mate, for fucking putting that shite out that you did last night or whenever it was. Anyway, right, everybody in the chat, I'm going to say good evening to you, and I will catch you all on Friday. So take care, look after yourselves. So I'm going to say, Twat in the chat signing off. Take care, good night. That'll be very, very good. Bye-bye.
See you later, mate. Thanks.
Bye, Cookie.
Ta-ra, mate. Off he goes till Friday. Thanks, Biker, as always, mate. Top class. Brilliant stuff. Much love, mate. Right, so I'm here. I'm on my own. Nobody want to come in? What's the matter with you? The link's there, guys, if you do want to. If not, then we can have an early finish. No problemo. Let me go back for a minute. Connie's still in there. Respect. Excellent. Okay. Claire's still there as well. Have we nearly got them likes, David? See, I don't look at them or anything like that. Cabinet member for Travel and Development says on behalf of 15 Minutes Cities, which I've heard about. Don't know much about it, but I've heard a little bit about it. Restrictions, cameras, fines, and the post. Do as you're told. That's right, Tony. That is right. David's still in there as well. Christopher Aaron, thank you. Carol, spot on. Bit like my sex life, Dave. James, it's like Afghan all over, never anyone for. I've seen you there, James, backstage. So, okay, so it has got a lot of people talking about that. Bedtime, CDF, are you doing? Poppycock. That's a word you don't often hear. Give a sniffer. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for your input there in that chat. Good stuff. Right. I'm pretty sure this is James. Midlands Audits, how you doing? Massive respect. Hunter, yeah, as well. Nice one. Ron's in there as well, Ron Crossland. James, do me a favour, just give me a wave. Thank you. I'm going to bring James Owens on, guys. So, here he is.
How you doing, mate?
Hiya, James. Good to see you.
You know me, I've been on before.
I know, but it's like, double careful these days because some people can take you off, and store it and then come on mine and
I don't think anybody's ever done that to me.
Yeah, I've had it up. I'm only making sure, mate, so it's no disrespect.
No, it's fine.
So,
yeah, you can ask me anything you want. I'll give you an answer. My answer.
fair play. Yeah.
I just jumped on because you had nobody.
Oh, that's the first time anyone's ever felt sorry for me on here. But I do appreciate it, Dave. It's a bit weird, really, because I don't think I've had a full 6 on tonight. It's just been a quiet one in that respect, panel-wise. Chat, brilliant. We've still got over 50 odd in as well. So
You've got to wonder who the 50 odd are.
Well, I don't often think about it.
Is it the 77th Brigade?
Some of it could be. I know there's 1 or 2 police who watch. I don't know if he'll be watching now. He might be on duty. He's a right twat. Yeah, God knows who's watching, like you say.
It's strange that you've got 50 people on here and like maybe 10 people will chat. Do you not find that strange?
I don't. I reckon most people who are, them figures, they've been around for a while and they do support the channel and that. But there's going to be a lot in there as well who, they're just keeping their eye on things in order to spy the chance and probably come in and try and spoil things,
Yeah,
from time, which they do. As long as the views are in there, I'm not bothered, and
I just find it strange. Like, I go on a lot of different channels, and okay, you'll get 26, 36, and most of the people in there are kind of a genuine. But when you get up to 56, 60 people, and only like 10 people chatting, you're like, who the hell are all the who are the rest of them?
Well, yeah, of course, and even them in the chat, some people, it's like, who are you? They come in the chat, and there could be anybody, and they're in there, and just like tonight, a few have tried to spoil things, but it's all been bullshit, and they've soon gone. But if I think about it, I mean, like tonight, there you go. I mean, I support you, Dave's been in for a while. David Scott, Connie, UK Transparency, Yvonne, Paul, Claire Spike. So if you look at the amount of people in the chat, you've probably got half the people in the chat there. What
half
they're making
aren't.
up them figures who are viewing. So and then you could say half of them who are not in the chat who are watching.
Yeah, they just don't watch it. Yeah.
It's just the few. That's all. You know. But and I'm not bigging myself. You know what I mean? I'm not bigging myself. Anything like that. It has been fairly consistent over the last 12 months, number wise. So, but I'm not too bothered, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, I just know people
You
enjoy
still
it.
get the views and they like it. So.
No, I've got good people in here, and I've also got people who watch me back and things like that, and they do it because they want to, and you know, that's means a lot. I follow you and Kat. Cheers, Hunter. Thanks very much. It's very UK. 70 Cent Brigade was involved in countering misinformation online relating to that word.
Yeah.
Telegraph. Cheers, UK. I know you're passionate about stuff like that. Good night, review sniffer. Thank you.
People had no idea that the 77th Brigade has been going for about 10 years. That's when I got the first time I even heard of the word 77th Brigade. That was about 10 years ago. No, I'm telling a lie. Maybe 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So they've been around a long time.
Yeah. All these things, you know. Yeah, we can talk about them all day long, you know. It's just, you know, when people say, you know, and we'll go against it, protest, and we'll petition this and try and do that, and let's face it. I think we're pissing in the wind.
Yeah.
With no idea. I think review sniffer. Good night, and I think you're right. It's all about the future, and I don't think guys like us, our age, like a lot of us have got some knowledge. We put it all together, and you devise something where you start teaching the kids about what may be happening in the future, what could become of it because of what's happened in the past and what's happening now. And for me, that's the only way to do it. I can't think of anything else. A protest is just a voice. It won't win. It won't revolutionize anything.
It won't let you meet people, like-minded people. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. It just like the government or, you know, other office cabinets, tables of office, they all get together, don't they, and think alike and come up with a plan, a strategy and things like that, and then test it, double test it, and then go ahead with it, you know.
Yeah.
And I think it needs something like that, like an elite group of people from everywhere. You know, it can't just be like, oh, a bunch of friends or something like that. Like, we've never met. Could be me and you. We've never met, but we've got the same thing. So, right, we'll meet loads of other people, but there won't be that many. But for me, it's all about starting to create a plan for the future, which means if we don't get to the kids, if we can't, you know, if we can't shake the kids up from this education they've been put into, indoctrination, then, you know, so as parents, you've got to be, I think, responsible in that way.
Well,
I did with my kids.
When you say that, Dino, right, what's happening with 15-minute cities down England way, Oxford, whatever? The people said, we don't want this. But they still done it anyway.
Yeah, they will.
And they put all the barriers in and cameras and whatever, and people were against it, but they still done it.
Yeah,
so where's democracy there?
That's what they do, and that's how easily people are convinced. And what bothers me is, like, even at our age now, and people who are older, really disappointing. It's just you go through so many changes, and but you still see the same kind of pattern, and it's like they give people this belief as if this time it is going to change, this time it will happen, but they say that every time, and it never does. So it's like, how can we expect it to change the next time? Because every time they've always said that, it never has. So why would it do now, right? But a lot of people say, well, it will now. So I don't know what makes them believe that. I don't understand. But that's how indoctrinated people are. They actually believe in just words from politicians of all people. The biggest, most renowned liars on earth.
Yep.
And they're the most believed people on earth. How ironic's that?
And the most corrupt people on earth.
Absolutely. And they create all this illusion. It's just a shame as people fall for it. And then at the end of it, when they realise it has been a lie and they have done the wrong thing or made the wrong decision or whatever.
Yeah, they get outed eventually, but they still come out smelling of roses.
Of course, they've got the money to do so.
Yeah.
They can pay anyone.
Zawahi just get fired or sacked. Oh, he only, what was it, £3 million? A £3 million discrepancy on his taxes. If that was you or I, we'd been in jail.
Yeah. But all they do is say, I apologise.
Let's make a deal.
Right, who's up for it? Let's form a team.
Let's
use our knowledge and wisdom to pass on to, anyway. I think for me, that's the only way, and I've heard people say, we'll push through the line and we'll get there, we'll beat them, we'll defeat them. And it's like, okay. And I've said, let's say we've done that. We've done it. They've thrown their arms down. They took the uniform off. It's like, yeah, we're with you guys. But we haven't got a plan what to do. How do we change society? What do we do about everything the government are doing? How do we change things? We haven't got a plan, have we?
Nope.
So if we take over tomorrow, what do we do?
We've lived this way for so long, people just wouldn't have a clue.
All it proves is people are pissed off. They want to do something about it, and they will go out there and protest and things like that. And do you know what? Good on them. And there's great numbers as well.
Yeah.
So it's like a starting point. That is.
What did protest do? You seen through the Iraq War, there was over 1 million people in London. What did that do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's going to get worse. I don't know what's going to happen. I just feel more restricted, more. You know, everywhere you go now, it's face recognition. It's even in a supermarket, the security everywhere. There's
There's
more
a bulking through
police.
government.
There's more
There's a bulk.
tasered up police.
Dino, there's a bulking through government right now.
Shit.
And you've got until the 1st of March to protest against it. And it's about the digital ID. And it's on the UK government's website. And if you don't protest against it, they're going to push that right through. Digital ID.
Ridiculous, honestly.
And me and you, I'm on benefits. We'll be the first to be targeted with it.
Yeah.
And you won't have a choice.
Probably no doubt. Yeah. Ray, thanks, mate, my brother. Thanks very much indeed for coming in. Much love, massive respect. See you on Friday, no doubt about it, mate. But please take care. Thanks for all your nice comments, mate. Means a lot. You're great company, Ray. Thank you. Okay. Just stick there. I'm not going to mute or anything. I'm just going to nip through the door behind me and go and grab another can.
And leave me on my own.
There we go. Quickest he's ever been.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, can't even open it. Right, there we go. Access to your daughter, right. Oh, right, I don't know anything about that. Okay. But
I can't
it's
see
pretty cool.
YouTube
All right,
comments
all I can
because I had
say.
to turn it off. Feedback.
I think that's David. David. Right, David's coming on.
Oh my God,
Here
the
he is.
poster.
Yeah, the big wolf. He's coming on. Bloody big wolf.
Hello.
Hello, you bloody gay bastard. How you doing?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you guys?
Hey, thanks for coming in, David.
How you doing,
It's
David?
alright. You're right, James?
Sound.
I like people like David. David is straight up and fucking doesn't like all that fucking all that nonsense that's going on.
Oh, thank you, sir.
No, he's a good guy to me. He's David. He really is.
I try to be.
Bucket and pipe next time. To you, Dino. Bucket and pipe. What you? Dave, what you talking about?
Is he going off one again?
I don't know what he's on about with the bucket and pipe. These people, I don't know what they like. They wind me up. I'm going to ban you all. Hope it all works out with you. Yeah, right. If you want to talk about it, mate, you know where my email address is. So if you want, I can pop you my number and no problem, mate. So please take have a restful night. And
you know, now you've got somebody else on, I'm off. Thank you.
Right, James, fine visit, but I'll tell you what, thanks for coming on. And it was like you didn't want me to be on my own, and you came on. I thought, James, thanks very much, mate. I appreciate that, and I know the thought was there actually.
Now you're good, David. I'll go.
Thank you, James.
Cheers, guys.
Magical. Thanks, James. Hopefully, I'll see you on Friday in the chat at least.
Yeah, I might be in the chat. I don't often come in the chat.
Whatever, mate. I know you'll be there at some point, whichever live it'll be. So,
Bye.
bye, mate.
See you later, mate.
Our Scottish friend Mickey Mouse. Thanks very much, indeed, as always. Bloody hell, you must be fucking loaded, you. But no, I appreciate it, Mickey. Thank you. God, why'd you do that?
Has he donated again?
Yeah, he does it. He does it all the time.
I know he does. He's awesome. That's why.
That's only because I phoned him up about 2 hours beforehand and said, Mickey, just call it a tenner tonight. Or do you want to blow my way tonight, Mickey? Stick 40 in. Go on, go for it. No, honestly, I don't, guys. I'm joking. I won't do that. Piss, Dave. Right. What? A piss? Pipe and a wall? A bucket and a... Right.
I have no idea what Dave is going on about.
No, I don't think he does, to be honest. So bucket, piss in a bucket, and I think the pipe thing means my todger. My dick. Right. God's sake, how dare you interrupt me when David's just come on?
Yeah, Dave, how dare you?
David, any more videos coming up?
Soon, yes.
Good. Don't give too much away.
I won't.
Because then it's more of a nice surprise.
Yep. They're going to be shocked, let's put it that way.
Oh. There you go. There's a little plug from David.
I've done a bit of research, so we're all good guys.
You're all sub to him, aren't you, guys? You are all sub to David Scott. I think you better be. If not, link please, anybody. David, you're a mod, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Right, get your fucking link up then.
I'm on my phone, I can't. I haven't got a laptop, have I? I need to get one.
That is not a good enough excuse at all, mate. Go round to your next door neighbour and demand.
But an old woman.
Do you realise what's going on? I'm on Deanology's live. That's sort it out. I'm
next door neighbour's probably a mod.
Someone will stick it up at some point. If he cares in there, I know he will. If he's still in there, might not be. He's probably got bored by now.
He popped it in earlier, I think he did.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think I did see that. Some sprites of the bed.
I can't remember what time it was, but I know he did. How have you been this week anyway?
There you go. I knew it'd be UK.
Thank you, UK.
UK is the link king. Or shall I say queen, UK? Or king?
No, I'm the queen.
Yeah, but easy. Right. UK, king or queen? Please. David's the queen. You can both be queens. I don't mind.
Not on my land, you can't.
Bloody pair of wolves, honestly, I'm telling you. Bloody hard work, these gay sods. Right. I'm only bloody mod that does anything round here.
Cheeky git. UK, you cheeky git.
He is, honestly, top class. Absolute top class. Depends what day you catch me on.
Wow.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely.
I'm catching you on a Monday then.
That's brilliant. Catch you on Monday. So you're not a see you next Tuesday type of person?
No.
Okay. See you on Monday, David.
Yeah.
Okay. Give us some... Connie, he is doing, right? Leave the guy alone. He is doing. He's building up to stuff. He's David, right?
Hey, what's up?
He's a young guy. Give him time, and I know for a fact he's going to come out with some good content in this next year.
Yeah, I've got a lot of planned, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, there you go. So watch this space, as they say.
I'm only a small channel as well, so you know you got to give that to me, and also.
You can't do links. It's a vintage term. Mickey, we don't. You have a different role, don't you? In here. No worries, James. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. I know you've been around for a long time as well. It means a lot. It really does. Thanks. David, anything you want to bring up or anything like that? Or is it just let's have a laugh, Dino? Or
just general chit chat, to be
fair. No worries at all. I will put the link up, and I'll probably go till, I mean, the way it's going, I'll probably go till about 1:30, guys. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me.
You're excused.
You don't want me on a Monday. I'm a miserable old get on a Monday.
Okay, I'll come Wednesday then.
Why are you miserable on a Monday, UK? I mean, because you're miserable on a Tuesday and a Friday, so probably Wednesday and Thursday as well. You're just a miserable old sod, really, aren't you? I suppose. Don't matter what day it is. He's going to kill me for this. You have to tell this computer. Mickey Mouse, right? Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Okay, yeah. I mean, okay. What's coming up? I don't know. We've talked about Ukraine and stuff like that. Last Friday, I talked about these low emission zone things and things like that. Anybody got anything? What you want to bring up? This is my good mood. Right, I have got something. Just give me a sec, so I can remind myself. Please tell me I'm not deleting it. Come on, David, take over. You're my co-host now. He's retired. He's fucked off. He's not getting paid anyway. That's it,
right? What does everybody think of the migrant situation and something?
Yeah, we have talked a little bit about that tonight. I think everyone by now is fucking getting pissed off with it, David.
I am as well.
I don't know what's going on in your area, but
mate, I don't want to sound racist or anything like that, but it's like spot the white person.
See, why should we have to keep saying that now when we're not? And
I know.
I feel like we have to say it like as if we're scared to say anything. Because that's what they want you to do. Stop saying things. And if you do, it's a hate crime or whatever, or you're racist and things like that. And it's just fucking ridiculous.
That's one thing I am not. I'm not racist. I'm not racist.
Yeah, I know that. You know, but I think we are allowed to say things. I mean, people do it here. Eamon says what he thinks and feels.
I mean, yeah, we have got freedom of speech. So I guess in a way,
we have. It feels like they're trying to cut that out. In fact, we know that's what they're trying to do. And it's a horrible feeling. But yeah, it doesn't work for all. It seems like it just seems like we're not allowed to say it, but other people can do what they want.
Yeah.
And
another thing that's pissing me off as well, what's with the government like talking down to us, like talking about us and stuff like that? It's really annoying.
Let me see if I can. I'm sorry. Go on, David. Keep going. It's all right. I'll not be a sec.
And also, I heard the other day that they're going to try and start making us pay for the NHS as well. Also, on top of the shit that's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. In other words, you know, I mean, there's already that many people now going private anywhere. And don't forget, private health company services have been out now for
Yes.
30 years. And okay, probably expensive and things like that, but you know you're getting better care. Every person I've spoke to who's been in private care and things like that have said it just makes the NHS look ridiculously amateurish. So they'd rather carry on paying for their health because their health's the most important thing in their life, and money.
Yeah, but
isn't
it's all right saying that. But what about for the people that can't afford it, that work
No,
constantly,
exactly,
still can't afford it?
Yeah, and that's part of the agenda, if you like. So it cuts that certain section of society out, which allows that section to carry on a decent living, and you know, it's just the rich get richer and all that. And
I mean, the way they're going to end up killing us all off, and I think that's what that's what the plan is anyway, isn't it? Really,
kind of a cool
let's
thing.
let's be honest.
Yeah. Right, I did have a story.
I just don't like the situation at all. I mean, I'm going to start fighting back when I can, to be honest, because I'm fed up with it.
It was about the police, the Met Police. I've lost it.
And the police are just as corrupt, getting away with murders and shit like that.
Right, that was it. Yeah. So Met Police, they've asked hundreds of retired officers with misconduct records to return to the force in a bid to boost numbers.
Yeah, but we know that's never going to happen. Come on.
Well, no, that's why they're employing any Tom, Dick and Harry these days.
And they say you have to get a thingy from university to get in. No, you don't really. Come on. That's just a load of lies, really.
Mark, I think this could be Mark Kelly. I'm sure it is, actually. Give us a wave back again. Right. I'm just making double sure, and there's no way I want to insult Mark Kelly whatsoever, because I've got massive respect for him. I just want to make double sure, because this has happened to me before. Someone's used Mark Kelly before against
Yeah,
me.
he's done it twice, hasn't he?
Mark, how you doing? That's not Mark. Oh, hang on, he's muted. Could be. I'll just wait. So, yeah. So, and everywhere I go now, the police are advertising to recruit. You know.
Hello, Dino.
Hiya, Mark. How you doing? Mark? I'm not convinced. So it's estimated around 250 officers who were disciplined at misconduction hearings during their time in the Met have been contacted by Scotland Yard saying that they cited the valuable skills and experience. So meanwhile, a further 99 officers who retired while still under investigation have also been approached by the Met. So in total, the Met wrote to more than 3,200 ex-officers asking them to consider rejoining the force.
Even with criminal backgrounds?
Yeah.
Wow.
So doing so would entitle them to full pay on top of their pension. So all applicants were fully vetted, and 6 ex-officers that
Wow.
had been hired None had any recent or ongoing misconduct warnings on the record. The Met said.
That is shocking.
You know?
How
Now,
many of them officers are paying the higher people? Yeah.
Don't forget the pensions they're on. And Dame Cressida Dick, who resigned, as they do. She asked for 500 grand.
Hello, Dino.
Hiya, Mark. Is that you?
All right, mate.
Yeah, how you doing? Give us a quick hello.
Hello.
No, let's have a look at you. I think it is Mark.
Yeah, it's Mark, I think.
Hiya, Mark. I knew it. I knew. That was the most convincing one I've had yet. Brilliant. So, nice one, Crinkle. Keep hanging around, don't you?
Crinkled Dick.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll win back your trust, Met Chief. Scandal struck force with 9-point plan. Oh God, here we go. They come out with all these posh.
It's all bollocks, Dino. That's all it is.
So they're trying to recruit 4,000 new officers by March. We're in Met Police. Right, I'm going to have to end it, guys, because of that. What happened? I was going to go into David Carrick and i.e. the guy who was connected to Wayne Couzens, who got done for that murder and rape of that 30-year-old beautiful woman. And then his friend David Carrick, he's just been found out over 20 rapes and assaults on
Wow.
that, yeah. Over 18 years. So, there's a cop, 18 years, getting away with all that. God knows what he was like while he were on duty with people. Right, good one, Crinkle. How did you manage to get it that polished? Fantastic. Well, that's this live gone.
What an absolute fucking knobhead he is.
Hunter, thanks for coming in. Cheers. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're live again on Friday as well. So, if not before, I always say that because sometimes I do. David, don't I? Just
yeah, you do.
Sometimes I'll just pop up but
yeah,
it's always a definite Friday and and Tuesday. Excuse me. So I'm just sorry about that. There's someone out there for me, and I kind of take it as a compliment, really. I wonder why someone wants to get rid of me, what they're scared of, what they're jealous of. So it's fine. There's another live. I'm used to it. So I'll do another, and then after that one, I'll do another, and then another, and another, and another, and I'll keep going. So whoever you are, instead of putting shit like that up, why don't you go out there and be creative and do a video and show what you're about?
Yeah, instead of being a keyboard warrior and knobhead.
That's it. Okay then. So, but for that, I'd have carried on a bit longer, guys. You should just let him on. Who? Let who on? Let who on? Bilbo Fraggins. Who?
Who the hell's Bilbo Fraggins?
Who am I letting on? Rogots, how you doing? Recently been doing the whole rabbit hole, mind blowing stuff that they're getting away with. Yeah. Who's allowing it? We are. David's gone. And it's, a lot of us say, right, let's do something about it. And they go out there and protest. And there's certain things we do, but let him on and he won't bomb you. He just has, you dick. Or you've not got your little crew now, have you, Shrinkle? Let him on. Oh, that was weird. I don't get that. Right, no problem. I'll see you all on Friday, guys. Thanks for coming in. Bye.